Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello, listeners. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Knights of Roleplay. We are continuing with John's Tomb of Annihilation game. So, John, come on and kill somebody.
Working on it.
I mean, kill somebody's character.
No.
Oh, I was hoping he'd work.
No. We don't want the fear of God so early. At least give us 3.
Hi, sweetie.
Give you a heads up before I kill you?
I'm getting a bad feeling about this.
Thanks, Hans.
Okay. Well, where we last left our intrepid dungeon explorers, after a...
Who said I was intrepid?
You're all intrepid.
Oh.
At least you didn't
You don't have a choice in the matter.
insipid.
Oh, we're not supposed to interrupt the...
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see. You found your way through the lost city of Omu to the entrance of the Tomb of the Nine Gods. And in doing so, you were introduced to 9 odd little statues. No, the number 9 is not is entirely coincidental there. After attempting to get into the dungeon through the wrong door, and suffering a little bit of acid damage, as happens, you eventually, thanks to a pendant currently worn by our intrepid little kobold, yes, you are intrepid, found the actual correct entrance to the dungeon and proceeded inside. After solving the door puzzle and nimbly dodging the trap to actually get into the dungeon, the door opened, and inside you see the dark corridors of the dungeon stretching out in front of you. So, just to recap on what you see in front of you. A moss-covered corridor extends beyond the second door. Tree roots hang from the sagging ceiling, and the air reeks of rot and damp. Ahead, a bas-relief carving of a bearded devil's face adorns the wall at a T-shaped intersection. The devil's open mouth is a well of utter darkness.
Delicious.
So there's a T intersection, and it's right there.
Yes, what you see in front of you is a... Yeah, you see...
Are there any?
You see, the relief is about 40 feet ahead of you, okay. And you can see from where you are that you can go. That from the relief you can go left or right.
Okay. And remind me, there's no light sources. Am I correct about that?
At the moment, the only light source you have is the open door behind you.
Okay. I have dark vision. Is there anybody who does not have dark vision?
I do not.
You do not? Okay.
Your intrepid paladin is the only one that does not have dark vision.
Do you have?
Michael, narrator.
Do you have the light? The light? They probably don't have the light cantrip.
Paladins don't have cantrips.
Do you have a torch?
I'm sure I have that.
I'm pretty sure you have a torch.
If you have your starting equipment, everybody should have 10 torches.
Okay. So you're going to light yourself a torch there, Gerg?
Yes. Okay. What is your marching order?
I'll be in the front, not because all my characters die.
Barbarian in front.
Because I have a lot of resistances.
Barbarian
will go in front.
And Gleep.
Okay.
And then
is it a 10-foot wide corridor?
It is a 10-foot wide corridor, yes.
Pally, or I...
So
and you and I can bring up the rear, and then
the barbarian
the more
and
crunchy
one of the monks
if he's
is
not
in the front.
Transformed than in the middle.
And you two are in the back, and he's in the middle.
Yep.
Which one of the monks is in front?
A Gleep.
Gleep. Barbarian and Gleep are in the front.
Yes.
Oh yeah, everybody should make a colored image of what they think their character looks like on Hero Forge, because that's cool, and I might do something artsy with it.
I've already done it.
Yeah, I saw it. It was awesome. So everybody, including me.
For the listeners at home, Dirk Chris now has a mohawk. It is pink.
She's pretty great.
Barbarian Fang.
Does her sexy girlfriend like it?
Her sexy girlfriend loves it. Every sexy kobold girlfriend wants girlfriend with mohawk.
Gleep is a white blob with black eyes, so yeah. So, do something artsy with it.
Okay.
I bet you could make that happen on Hero Forge with the right
I'll try.
tablet.
They
I'll try.
might have plasmoid available at this point.
They
so
might.
I don't know what
They have
do
some
with
pretty
it.
interesting stuff.
Being
That's
able-
new. I just was on there this week. So
Cool.
The ability to
Not that we're sponsored by Hero Forge, but we'd take it.
they could sponsor us. Cough, cough.
One of these days, that's going to work.
That's the hope.
Okay. So, are you ready to proceed?
I think so.
Okay. As you proceed forward into the dungeon,
Greg is pretending to hold
this torch. Get my torch up.
Carrying a torch.
Just keep in mind, the torch does use up one of your hands.
You'll have to drop it if we hit counter.
If you drop it, it'll stay lit. It'll just be burning on the floor.
And you just can't.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
be
fine.
walking away from
Yeah,
it.
because the torch, I believe, is 20.
It's 20 bright and 20 dim.
20 bright, 20 dim? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just put my hand on someone that's in front of me's shoulder.
So, Greg, which hand do you want to hold it in?
Your sword hand or your shield hand?
Probably my this would be my shield.
Your sword hand, man.
Sword hand. Okay.
Because then you still have your full AC if a surprise attack occurs.
Okay.
I will go with the natives.
You're gonna have a lot of
We're not
bitchy,
native.
And
bitchy
it's good that you've got that lit. For as you proceed through the second door, with a grinding sound, the outer puzzle door slides down and thuds into place with an echoing doom.
Yup, that seems about right.
I need a soundboard in front of me that I can do sound effects.
and you're otherwise enshrouded in darkness outside the range of the paladin's torch.
Cool.
Okay, so how would you like to proceed?
Walk up to the face.
Okay.
approach the face and, see
look
if it
left-
looks like
look
it would
left and
do
right.
something.
Well, I want to look left and right.
Yeah,
and
left
see.
and right. And see what's around
As
the
you
corner.
are proceeding down the corridor, see, you're in the front. Where are you in...
Dirkus and I are in the front.
Yeah, you and Dirkus in the front. Where are you in
These
the
two
marching
are in
order?
the back.
You're in the back.
And he's
And
in the
he's in the
middle of
middle.
us.
Okay, so...
Yeah.
The crunchiest of
Yeah.
the druid.
Is this a
monk is in the
10-foot
middle.
corridor, John?
It is a 10-foot wide corridor, 40 feet long. Okay. Okay, so... Just mapping out, so you're in the back.
I mean, I'm not that crunchy.
So it's bright
AC
light,
is 16.
10 feet in front of Sarah and I.
And it's
bright
dim light in front of that, and it's dim light in front of that, which you can see as bright.
It would be good if I actually pulled up.
Yeah,
my
I mean,
DVR.
everybody except for him has dark vision.
Oh, it
so
did. Okay.
him taking the torch away from us is pretty immaterial. I mean, a little bit for perception, but
Make a perception check then.
okay.
All of us?
The people in the front.
Oh,
That's
Wow.
Dirkus and Gleep.
Oh,
Perception.
That's me. perception.
Gleep got 18.
Okay.
I have disadvantage
Oh.
on perception.
Don't forget my
Cobalt.
my assistance to saving throws and such.
Right.
Okay.
It's not a save, but
Still a
but your bonus-
17 because I rolled a 17 and a 19.
You should just
Okay.
guidance.
Good enough. Thanks to your dark vision,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
you just barely managed to notice the pressure plate before you step on it.
Oh.
God.
I guess that mouth was going to do something.
Yeah, it goes, hold up. My claws feel something not right. There's a plate that I think is going to make something go boom if we step on it.
Yeah. It is. Yep. You come across a plate on the left side of the.
Okay. So it's easy enough to skirt around it.
So yeah, you can walk around it.
Okay.
Does it
Make
have
another
any
perception
dinner
check.
on it?
Both of us?
Yes.
What is it again?
Another perception check.
Perception check.
Oh boy. Double trap.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I got 8.
6.
Oh, that sucks.
Damn it, I forgot guidance again.
Yeesh.
The two people in the front die.
1, 2, 3. Reroll. You
Oh.
Chris is like, yes!
fail to notice the second pressure plate on the right of the corridor. And as you ooze your way over it, you feel the plate depress underneath you,
Oh shit!
and darts
It's very
start.
depressed.
Yeah, darts come flying out of the wall.
Your butt.
Holy
pressed.
shit,
Hits
man!
17. It's AC 25.
Ooh.
Hold on. This is a range attack, right?
This is I would consider this a ranged attack. Yes.
Okay. So
The
Gleep
feature that never comes up is coming up.
is going to form himself into like a square, like trampoline, kind of bouncy shape, and deflect the missile.
Yes. I love it.
Well,
love it.
there are 4 missiles coming at you.
I'm going to deflect one.
Okay.
Usually reaction to deflect or catch a missile. When you are hit, which that one hit me, so
So it did hit you.
I reduce the damage by
That's a lot, though. It's like
11. I reduce the damage for the first one by 11.
By 11. Okay. Well, the grand total damage was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, okay. So you basically nullify. I'll give you the big one. 1.
So one of them bounces off Gleep.
Yep. And you take 3, 4. You take 5 piercing damage, and make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That I can help you with.
But you can
Yes,
catch
you can.
that and throw it back at the trap.
Yes, I can. I don't know if it's relevant, but I'm going to. It's going to bounce off my square trampoline-like
gleepiness.
shape. I'm going to make an attack. Cocked. AC 17 on the trap. I don't know if it has an AC or if I can even attack it.
Can I plug up a hole?
You're attacking a hole in the wall.
Okay. All right. So hits off the wall. You say Constitution saving throw?
Yes.
But it looked cool.
All right.
Trust us.
Constitution saving throw.
Can
Dark goes
Gleep, can Gleep even be poisoned?
Your bonus is 3.
Yes. Plus 3.
Plus 3. Plus 3.
I was like, racial. Where's racial? Where is it? Oh. All right, Constitution saving throw. 6.
Okay. You
Oh no.
10. You take 15 poison damage, which I know you're resistant. Alrighty. Then continuing down the corridor, make 2 more perception checks. Make another perception check.
Oh boy.
All right, which one are you in front of me?
The two of
Whichever one
them.
you want.
I thought
They
you're in
both
front, so
are.
you
They're
were-
both in front.
Yeah,
It's
Oh.
she's in the
corridor.
very front.
You
I
can
think
do
you're
both.
behind.
No.
It's a temple
It's
corridor.
temple corridor.
Oh, gotcha.
So we
you're
got
side by
2,
side.
1,
It's
2,
2, 1,
pretty
and 2.
much.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't have
You can
that
do
visual.
both.
You said perception?
I placed my hand on your shoulder.
Oh,
Oh, that's good. 23.
what does guidance do again?
It gives you advantage to cancel your it gives
No, it gives you plus 4. It gives you a D4.
D4 on top of it. Sorry.
You're all wrong.
Brain.
This doesn't do
My
much.
brain is braining.
Okay.
Unless you roll a 4.
9.
Niner.
It's okay. Yours is good enough to detect the 3rd pressure plate,
Ooh.
Good grief.
Right.
Pressure plates.
and you don't have any
times
problems walking around that having to detect once you've seen it.
Okay, okay. Cool.
And with that bit of fun, you do finally make your way to the devil face on the wall. The corridor to the left. Or looking down to the left, you see in the floor a rusted iron grate set into the corroded floor.
Okay.
And you hear a kind of a bubbling sound, kind of a burbling sound coming from it. Further down, you catch a glint of kind of looks like something glassy. And to the right is the corridor just proceeds into darkness.
Okay, right is darkness, and left there's a grate in the floor.
There's a grate in the floor and something kind of
Bubbles.
reflecty far down at the end.
How long is that corridor?
How long is the grate?
Well, the grate is from you're still about you're 10 feet from the grate, whatever. The grate looks like somebody could fit through. Somebody could fit through the hole the grate is in if the grate weren't there.
Okay.
But you don't have a good look at what's down. Can't see what's down at the end.
Okay, but otherwise that corridor just keeps going?
It goes down to something. There's a glint of something glassy past the grate.
Past the grate. Okay.
Well, we can't really see too far past it. Right? Did
But
I,
if I
did
give
I
my-
get
If
that
we
right?
shine the torch, can we see it better?
If I give my torch to
Well,
whoever's
the
in
dark
front.
vision goes further than the torch
Okay.
does.
So that's what you've got. You've got
Okay.
left with great and glassy glint, right dark, and in front of you, devil face
Okay.
with a mouth of darkness.
Okay.
As opposed to a heart of darkness.
Let's see. There it goes.
So dark vision is 60 feet, I believe.
Darkness that hides.
And no, your dark vision does not let you see into the mouth.
Okay, gotcha.
Because it's magical darkness.
Magic.
It might be.
So I see something glinting in the dim light.
I think that the Poma thing was talking about masks or be seen. I'm wondering if it's talking about this devil face. Where I come from, the devil faces aren't things that you want them to watch you. Devils are bad.
That
People call
sounds
me devil because I kobold.
that sounds like a good observation,
Foolish.
in my opinion.
In darkness it hides was another line of it.
And it is dark in the mouth, so
It's dark in the mouth. It's dark down the corridor to the right.
One of us got to reach in the mouth and grab something.
Maybe we got to go in there and see.
Can we go through the mouth?
It looks like somebody could crawl into the mouth. Yes, it's large enough that
Dorcas will
any
try.
medium-sized creature could.
I'm already crawling in there.
Okay. You crawl in, and
Live
you
loud.
can't see anything at all. Unfortunately.
Well, I will start feeling
you?
around.
So it's like a magical
Where did
darkness
I
of some
put
kind.
that?
Yeah, it sounds
There
like
it is.
a magical dark hole, but Darkers wouldn't know what that is. Is brave kobold not very smart
Tavriel will come up
kobold.
behind you and like hold on to your one of your feet just in case.
Careful of the
She
claws, I
starts-
just had them done before
She
we
starts.
came.
I was gonna. Do they match your hair?
Yes.
Tavriel would think that's pretty cool.
Did you not see my picture?
I didn't notice the toenails.
Oh,
I was too
oh, I may
focused
not
on.
have sent the one with the toenails included. Hold on.
John is rolling dice and looking things up.
You, as you crawl in, you hear something scurry, and you feel something scrape across your armor.
Oh, love! I'm not wearing any arbor. I'm a barbarian.
Well,
Unarmored
Across your
defense.
scales.
Do I feel it across my scales?
You feel it across your scales, yes.
Okay. Well, that didn't feel very nice. I think there may be rats down here. Or something. Is there a way to take care of this darkness? It doesn't seem normal, but I'm not 100% sure.
if you're going to stay in there, make an initiative roll.
Okay. Oh, I have advantage on initiative. Because barbarian. 13.
So Dirkris is getting into combat.
Tavriel has been putting a rope around her ankle just in case. Just in case we have to pull her out of there.
Oh shit, what did I do?
What did you do?
It's
Will
not
Sarah
like we-
be the first to die in the tomb?
and it's not like
Join us next week on Nights of Roleplay. But Adventuring
not
Podcast.
like we can go
This
in there
brought
and
to you
see
by us.
anything. So I don't know.
Oh boy. This is pretty intense.
All right.
Okay. What did you roll for your initiative?
13.
13.
Do we hear her scream?
I don't know. Do you scream?
I don't think.
Dirkrist won't scream. Dirkrist strong kobold.
Yes, but like, would you be like, "Arr, you're
don't know
attacking"?
yet. I don't know.
Once they rage, then yeah.
I haven't had the chance to rage.
Okay. When we hear her screaming, I'm gonna go in. That's if I can get through there. My armor's honest.
You guys might be too big.
I think one medium-sized creature can fit in there.
Would I be considered large?
No.
No.
As far as I know, we're all medium.
Okay.
Or, although yours is probably small.
I think I'm small, yeah.
I am also small.
You're also. What are you again?
Goblin.
Oh, you're a goblin. That's right.
Once again, you feel something scrape across your scales, but you still can't see what. It's still complete. You're still in complete darkness. So go ahead.
Well, something saying
Okay, so I know there's something there, but I don't know what it is. Can I try an animal handling check?
If you want, sure. That's your action.
Okay. I mean, I can't just start swinging. I don't know what's out there. That would be a 7.
Okay, I'll just make note of that.
Okay. Well,
You wish to do anything else?
here, kitty, rats. There's something in here with me. Not quite sure what it might be. Don't know what it could do with the bonus action. I think I will rage with my bonus action.
You want to rage? Okay.
Yes.
You are raging.
Can we
Ah!
can we
I don't know
hear
what this
that there's
thing is.
something else in there with her?
Well, I mean, she just raged, so maybe we can.
She just raged, so you probably
I'm
heard her
saying
rage.
there's something in
Did
here
we
with
hear?
me,
We heard her
so-
say that there's something in there with her high passive perception. Can Tabriel hear the scratching movement?
What is your passive?
16.
No.
Okay.
that's
sounds
pretty
quick and fair.
stealthy.
If you want to roll into the initiative order on your turn, you can make an attempt.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll roll in.
You definitely know she's fighting.
She's getting a dart ready. She's a monk. She's not gonna
Okay.
stay back.
Well, there's a big kobold butt that's kind of plugging up the passageway.
Hey, what did you say about my butt?
How far in did she crawl? Just her head and torso at this point? Or I thought
well,
she was almost fully in there.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's only big enough
The
for a
passage,
medium creature.
yeah, the passageway is. I mean, you can feel just going into the passageway that
It's tight.
It's tight around you, but it opens up very quickly on the far side.
Okay.
Okay.
So she's still kind of her tail's sticking out.
Okay.
She's basically blocking.
All right.
I'm Winnie the Poohing it.
Yeah.
Tabriel's still gonna get a dart ready, and if she hears something that
Well,
she can
make your
toss.
initiative roll.
Yep.
Or-
Which dice will roll this one? Wait. Let's see what we got. Not all I'll take. All right. Let's see. That will be 21.
Okay, so. Okay, so you'll be involved in the next round.
Okay.
You'll be first in the next round. Oh, that's right. He's got it. I forget your assailant here has initiative on all these cards. Yeah. And yeah, see, that's a critical right there.
That is.
No, I can't see, actually.
Yeah.
My tablet is in the way.
My stone tablet is in the way.
Yes, my tablet of claws. It is in the way. Yeah.
You suddenly feel.
It just occurred to me that I could put it on the other side,
You
and then I could actually see John roll.
You suddenly feel a claw sink in between your scales.
Motherfucker!
And something from the claw just seep into your mind.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
There's a fair amount of 2s in there, though.
First character dead. Oh, I mean, I hope you make it, Sarah.
15,
Such a
20,
face.
25, 26.
First snort of the season!
You take 30 psychic damage.
Oh.
Well, my rage doesn't even help with that. Mother trucker, that hurt! She's just raging.
I'm gonna
more
hand you the
now.
rope and say, drag her out.
Can I do that?
It is now your turn.
No.
You probably
This is
missed
my
my
turn.
Yes.
Okay. Since it just attacked me, do I have a good sense of where it is?
You still can't see it. It's completely dark. It is in essence invisible to you.
Okay.
Which means you can attack it, but you have
You'll have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am still going to.
Do I get the ability to pull her out with the rope if it's handed to me, or does
Well, the
that
rope's
put-
not attached to her.
I tied it around her ankle once she went in. Like, I was envisioning her, like, already having crawled mostly into the space.
Oh, did she say that?
I did.
missed that.
I said it a couple
We
times.
said that my butt was still hanging out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, at the very least, her tail's
You
still
said something
there.
about
Yeah.
grabbing her foot.
I mean,
She
you
wanted
could just
it.
pull her out by her tail. She's still sticking out, so she might not be happy.
No.
Okay, you haven't let me take my turn, and neither of you enter the game until the next one.
Yeah,
so.
and if you
I
want to
just
get
asked.
in, yeah, and if you want to get in,
If I want to
you need
kill
make it-
myself, I will suicide myself.
Roger.
if you want to get in on this fight, then make an initiative roll, and I'll put you into the initiative order
Okay.
For the next round.
for the next round. Yep.
Well,
Says
hopefully.
the indignant
Whatever.
kobold.
10.
Okay. So, I know I can't see, but with my rage, because I did do it, now that my rage is really manifesting, my tail is going to grow using my form of beast tail.
Okay. Cool.
So I grow the tail more, and it's spiny and lashing.
Okay.
I'm going to use my move to actually get in there, and will I be able to stand up?
In the space where it opens up, yeah.
Yeah.
Potentially.
If it opens up.
John said it opens up.
He
Oh, he did.
indicated
Okay,
that
I
I
missed
did.
that.
Yep.
I just don't know if I know that yet. So.
You are a small creature.
Yes.
Then yes, you'll be able to stand up.
Okay. So I'm gonna move myself more in so I can stand up, and then I'm gonna use my tail to make an attack in the area that I think that I just got attacked from.
Okay.
So Matt goes to grab the tail. It gets bigger with all these spikes on it.
Mechanically, that becomes an
Yeah,
attack.
that's exactly what happens. Is the tail grows?
Yeah.
And
So-
then she goes inside.
Becomes an attack with disadvantage, right?
Correct.
But
I
with
get
the
startled
darkness.
by that.
Correct.
Although she's barbarian, so reckless and stuff like that. But that's,
Yeah, I think I may actually take advantage of my reckless attack with that too to make it a normal attack roll, because I'm so
Okay.
It probably has
Seeing
advantage
red.
to hit you anyway. So
yeah. So
Yeah,
it's not going to really
it's
make a
hiding in the
difference
darkness.
at the moment. So I'll make that a regular roll by using that.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a +8 to hit, which is a AC 12. Ouch.
Your tail hits air.
it's +8, you said, Sarah?
Yeah.
So it's 14.
14.
Your tail seems to actually make contact with something.
Okay. Well, I already rolled the damage dice. Chris watched me.
I did.
So that is 1d8 plus 4, so that is 12.
12 damage.
And it's piercing damage.
Okay.
And it does have a 10-foot reach, too, by the way.
That's kind of interesting.
It's a tail.
Yeah.
can it
She has a
grapple?
long tail.
Can it like grapple and drag stuff around, or
You said it was piercing damage?
Yes, please.
Okay. And how much? 12?
A 12, yes.
Okay. Though you think you hit it, the spikes don't seem to quite get purchase.
I hit something, but it feels like it's got some... Didn't feel like it made full contact.
kind of like this magical?
That was
or
probably more than I
something?
should have said in the turn, but...
That's okay.
If you're raging, you can't really control it.
I can fudge that a little. Okay. Okay. So, Tavriel, you're up.
Okay. So let's see here. With all the sounds of fighting, can I hear where this thing is attacking her from at this point, now that it's a fight?
It's still inside the mouth. You're still outside the mouth.
Okay. Well, is she fully blocking the mouth, or can I, like...
Well, she's
lean in
not
and try
blocking
to
the
do
mouth
something?
anymore, but you're
Okay.
still outside the mouth.
Okay. Alright. So if
I
I...
have extra attack.
You probably do,
You
yeah.
do have extra attack.
It's fine. I've already passed it. There's no
Okay.
worse.
Okay.
He said that we're playing it really
Okay.
straight. So.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so if I lean into the mouth, can I...
We could use some ogres.
start to hear what's going on? Basically, just walk up to it. And does it go all the way to the
Characters
floor?
that
Does it go all the way? Is it like it's in the middle of the wall, right?
It's a relief that's carved into the wall.
Okay.
And you can certainly squeeze in and and give a listen, you hear the sounds of a kobold feet scraping around on the floor, but you don't
That's
hear
about it.
anything else.
Okay. All right. Now, isn't there a rule about, like, with things being invisible that you can still generally have an idea of what area they're in?
You can hear them unless they're hidden.
Okay. So she would be trying to attack something
You can. Okay,
disadvantage, right?
but it's going to be disadvantage because it's in
I know
full
it's going to be
darkness anyway.
mechanically with disadvantage no matter what.
but- So yeah, you can squeeze with it. You can squeeze into the mouth. You are squeezed.
Okay.
So you're getting a disadvantage from that. Plus the darkness, so you're getting disadvantage from that. So
Okay.
whatever.
Double disadvantage.
And you can kind of,
Roll
and
4
since
dice,
you
take the
can hear,
lowest.
you can hear her, and it doesn't seem like a big space. So you can kind of guess where
Okay.
it is by where she's not.
Okay. All right.
Therefore follows that wherever it was, it therefore isn't. Therefore,
So
I love you, John. So much.
all right. So with disadvantage, she's gonna try to. Let's see. I'm gonna check something mechanically here. I'm sorry. Sort the rules.
Can I join in on the next combat round, John?
yeah, go ahead and make your initiative roll.
I think I guess I better join. It's gonna take a while.
Fang, do you want to just
Sure.
get on the initiative anyway?
Yeah.
I have nothing I can do that can help anything.
So she is
16.
going to squeeze in there, and she is going to attempt to use her circlet of blasting to launch 3 ranged attacks at this thing with disadvantage because she's only guesstimating where it is.
Okay.
So, let's see how this goes. And what does Scorching Ray do with each of those? They're each a separate roll, right?
I believe so,
It's been
yeah.
a long time since I've used it.
You're bloody, by the way, Dirkers.
Okay.
Third level,
Good.
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 which the circlet just casts it at its normal level. So,
Yeah, items that cast spells always cast it at the base level. You can't level up an item
okay,
spell.
so the default is the 3 rays.
See anything
Yeah.
at all?
Right. I'd be basically doing what Sarah and
Hit
Kate are doing,
2d6
which is they're
if
attacking
it
with
actually
disadvantage.
hits. So, let's see what we do.
But unfortunately, now there's a swift foot butt plugging up the hole.
Right.
I don't know if anybody can move in beyond this point, but
All right. Well, she's
I
sending.
don't think that there's.
She's sending
likely
3
to be
rays at what she
multiple
hopes is
anyone more in
something
there.
to try to ward it off.
if there's at least an inch of space, I can squeeze through there.
That's
Oh,
true.
Well, that's gross.
I
AC,
will let you pass through as long as you leave your equipment behind.
11 on the first ray, not going to do it, right?
Would you?
11, AC 11 on the first ray.
Will not miss. Will not hit.
Okay.
Yeah, will not miss. Yeah, it will not hit.
Will not miss.
Okay, that's better. We have, well, it would have been a critical, but no, but it is still. Let's see here, AC 19.
AC 19. It connects and you hear a.
All right, so magical fire, which is going to be 10 fire damage, hits whatever this thing is.
Okay.
All right, third ray.
Does the fire generate enough light to see what it is?
No.
That was the other thing she was hoping. Maybe magic would.
No, it was
yeah.
magical darkness, so I think
Right.
it probably would not.
Oh, I wish I had one of my characters with double sight. Where's a warlock when you need one? All right, third ray. That ain't gonna do it. 'Cause AC 10 ain't gonna do it. So, all right, hit it with one ray. She's gonna squeeze herself out of there.
Yeah, I mean you got plenty
Yeah.
of movement to
And
squeeze
say, you
in, pull
know,
out. Move in and pull out. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to point roughly to where I hit with the second one and
Pull it
say,
out. Squeeze.
I think Dirkers needs healing. And back away to allow others to
Still
get
hear
the
Dirk
opening.
is cussing away in there. She swears like a sailor.
I think we all know she
Okay.
needs
She
healing.
looks like a punk rock and she swears like a sailor.
Okay, you done?
Yes.
Okay. This one's cocked. Okay, so AC 24.
On me?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay, for that's 10, 12. You feel another. You feel another claw take purchase. Not quite as bad as the last one, but you once again feel this coldness seep into you, and you take another 15 psychic damage.
Ha! Get out of my head, you stupid little.
Get out of there.
Blah, blah.
Okay, Fang, you want to do anything? Oh, Fang passes turn. Dirkris, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yes.
Wow, okay. I
not
once
in there,
again am just still
you rolled
really
in though,
busy. Can you keep...
Reckless in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
As long as you get attacked, yeah.
No,
That's
that's
rage.
There's a rage.
That's just raging.
That's
Yeah, reckless means that the next attack on her
Oh.
has advantage, but she does anyway, so...
well, no, all of her attacks are.
But this is canceling
are with
out my
advantage, and all the
disadvantage.
attacks against her
So it's just normal.
Right.
are
Or disadvantage. That's what I meant, yeah.
No, well, you said the next attack, but it's all the
All
attacks
attacks
against her
until the next turn. Okay.
are advantage against her, yeah. Or them. I don't know what
Against me.
against
Yeah.
correct, yeah.
Okay, so rolling regular because I'm gonna relentless.
Relentless.
Reckless.
Reckless.
Relentless rage.
Relentless rage!
Relentless.
Wow! Wah, 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 wah. Oh my god!
Sarah's having
Against
fun.
the darkness.
Against the... She's attacking the darkness.
I really am, and that's a really shitty roll. 8 plus 5 is going to be 13.
Swing and a miss.
Ouch! I'm gonna attack again because I
Yay!
get 2 attacks. I know how to play a barbarian.
Barbarian
To be
smart.
fair, I've never played a level 9 barbarian.
Sure.
Okay. It's a little better. 6 plus 8 is 15.
Your axe connects.
Accent question.
Okay.
It is going to be. I'm still doing this with my tail, by the way.
Oh, that's a tail attack?
It doesn't make a difference, does it?
Depends on the type of
Depends on the
damage
damage type.
and the weapon. Because it was
tail might be-
immune to your tail damage, or it was
Oh, that's true, 'cause the
resistant before.
piercing.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna make that my great axe. Well, I changed that actually to the hammer.
The hammer? Okay.
Yeah,
There we go.
I didn't do it in here yet,
Yep.
but we talked about that after
We
the
did
last
talk about
game.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my hammer on this one because I already tried my tail and it didn't like it.
The hammer is her?
So
Yes. We're just
Yes.
gonna launch her through
The
the air.
hammer
She has a
is
very
Dirk
large
Chris's
penis.
Oh,
Dirkris does. Yes. That took a long time to settle.
It did.
So 8 plus 4. Right?
I believe so.
Because it's a d12.
No extra damage when you're raging.
You should get some rage damage too.
it's usually +2 or something.
What is the rage damage?
It should say somewhere.
If you select
somewhere
the
in your
box that
features.
you're raging, then it should. I don't know if it applies it or.
I don't think it does.
No, I don't think it
It
applies
adds
it.
3. You have to remember to do it.
Okay.
Right.
But the hammer is still a d12, right?
I believe so.
Whatever the
Yeah, if
hammer
it's the heavy
is,
hammer.
you're swinging. Yeah.
So 8 plus 4 plus 3.
8 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 3.
No, it's 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1.
15 slashing.
15 slashing.
Wait,
Okay.
That's slashing. Bludgeoning, right?
15.
Bludgeoning, yes,
Or
because it's hammer.
Because brain.
Hammer!
Because you have the crusher key and that's
Hammer!
awesome. You're critical. Your elf out.
Your hammer.
Hammer.
Okay. You swing with the hammer and You
Penis
swing.
is obviously bludgeoning. Well, actually, it could be piercing,
Could be piercing.
but not slashing.
This is really the technical
Definitely not
discussion that we're having right now.
Timestamp.
I do not want to slash
Daughter from the living room.
You should still timestamp that. Because that needs to go into a bloopers reel.
Wow.
Okay, you swing with your hammer, and you once again feel resistance, but the swing kind of continues through.
Okay.
So it needs magical. It
Okay.
needs a monk with magical fist.
Okay, hammer did better, but not quite so. And I need help in here, or I don't know what to do.
Did the hammer feel like it did any damage? Or?
Kind of.
Yeah, it seems to have got purchased, but
It got
just
purchased,
kind
but
of-
still not as satisfying as
Resistance
it
to non-magical damage.
was
Check.
not a satisfying bang.
Mayok.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you can either squeeze in there and heal her. You
Greg is
can
just too
squeeze
flustered.
in there and try to toss a javelin.
I love
I
when it
even-
makes Greg blush.
What's your ranged weapon, bud?
Is there any way for him to be able to get in there and attack it?
Any medium-sized creature can squeeze in to the passageway, but she's kind of taking up most of the space in there.
It's going to be disadvantaged no matter what, Greg, because it's either dark or you're
Yeah.
squeezing.
But she's also badly injured.
It's 5 feet.
Yeah, if you have paladin healing, maybe
You could just lay on
you can
hands
just touch her and give her some healing.
You could probably could he still reach my foot?
Yeah, I mean, if you squeeze in there, there's no reason you couldn't get within touch range of her.
I haven't moved too far.
All right, I'll
So I can't see
try.
anything.
Heal her on the butt.
I will touch her tail, so to
I
speak.
mean,
Whoa!
you
It's
could
really big
drag
right
her
now.
out too. I don't know if she'll let
10
you.
feet.
But wow.
Well, I will try that first
Heal her
because I have
first.
2 actions.
No,
It's just the action.
I mean, moving
Give-
somebody, I think, is included. It's just your movement is reduced.
She also has an immovable rock.
Yeah. Oh boy.
All right, so
Really suicidal.
all right, so I guess I tried to see if I could pull her out.
You want to try to pull her out?
Yes.
That might take up the action that you would use to heal. Just
Gotcha.
So does it take an action
It would take
to move someone else?
to grab her and pull her out would take the action.
Okay, I mean, probably
Alright.
healing better than, yeah.
All right, so I'll heal her from a distance. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
from
Yeah,
from a distance.
From a distance.
You touch her,
yes.
yeah. If you squeeze
Sorry,
in, you
Dad.
can reach out and grab hold
bad
of her.
touch,
Find her.
good touch.
Ooh, good touch.
You find some kind of piece of scale to latch onto.
Wow.
Oh, that's interesting. It says blinded there. What does that mean?
Oh, do you have blinding smite?
Are you looking at your spells?
Yeah. It says under the thing, it says blinded with an asterisk on it, so I don't know what that.
Oh yeah, that's one of the conditions they can get rid of.
Oh,
Or
lay on
create.
hands, yeah.
If that's the
I think it was looking at lesser restoration.
Oh, gotcha. So that's not the one I want.
Yeah, no,
No.
you're looking at lay on hands, which is just your base paladin.
Lay on hands is
feature.
not a spell, Greg. It's a class feature.
Oh, okay. Under actions. There we go. All right, so. Oops. So I gave you 14 points. That's all.
14?
That's all I have for me.
It's multiples of 5. How do you give her 14?
Well, that's what I had. 15 then, because I guess I might have over.
It says you have 45 points, Greg.
I used some of it to.
Oh, you did.
What did you use to
Gotcha.
heal yourself?
I used. Oops. I used more than half of it, so I had 45. So I used.
That's from the trap with the acid and the poison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
did you use 30 to heal yourself? Or
Yes.
Okay, so you can give her 15.
I don't think you have to spend it in increments of 5k. I think you get allocated a number of points to use equal to 5 times whatever.
Yeah.
You can give somebody 1 point if you want.
Yeah. I think that has a way to track it on there.
Yeah, 0 now.
Yeah.
So I'm getting what?
15 points.
Okay. Still bloody, unfortunately. Well, a little
Is
bit
that
better.
all my action?
I think that's an action. I mean, you have bonus action, you have move.
Ah, jeez, this does this.
I wonder if it would follow. If someone ran away / pulled her out here, I wonder if it would follow it out.
Would I be able to do... Oh, we said Dimension Door might not work. If I tried to do that with her.
Well, you already used your action.
Yeah. So I guess...
I mean, you can just get out of there so someone else can get
Yeah,
in there and
move
heal
back.
her more.
Okay. Okay, so you good?
Move out.
Okay. People currently outside the mouth. Suddenly, from the darkened corridor on your right,
On the right? Okay.
you hear the sound of heavy armored footfalls.
Oh.
Oh.
We gotta get out of here.
A bunch of Frankenstein.
All right. Gleep is going to ooze himself in there. He's going to get really thin and he's going to
Okay.
and go through there and attempt to grapple, I assume, with disadvantage. Actually, wait, do I have to... Where's that book? Where's that book? Sorry. I'm assuming I have to be able to see, probably.
A grapple attack, I think, is just a regular attack.
It replaces one of your attacks.
Yeah, it's considered a special attack, but I think it's still an attack. So foot uses standard attack rules.
Okay, grappling. Attack action. Okay, so I mean, this is weird because, like, you know, if I can't see it and I'm attacking it, I have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Correct.
But I can't see it and I'm not making an attack roll. I'm making a grapple check. Which seems cheesy. Like, oh, I can get around disadvantage by not actually attacking it, by using a grapple instead. So what would you say?
I'd say disadvantage on the opposed roll.
Okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
All right, so...
I mean, meta, I could just see, like, Gleep, like, spreading himself out as much as he can to try to make contact, right?
All right, so,
Right,
so,
but-
so he
It's like spreading thin. Though.
Yeah.
he goes in there, and so instead of him having... He normally has advantage to make grapples,
Right.
so now it's a straight roll.
Okay.
So he goes meow in there and tries to grapple this thing. That is a 14. Ah, crap. Beat it.
It's okay because you spread yourself out and attempt to net whatever it is that's out there, and you think you feel it, and you feel some resistance as it just kind of slips out of your grasp.
So it's, like, not corporeal. This one.
Okay. So do I... But I felt something.
You felt something.
Okay, I'm going to try again.
Okay.
Try again. And yeah, skinning it like I turn into a net sounds like a fun, gleepy thing to do. So I turn into a net and try to get it. 11.
Okay. As opposed with Dex?
With acrobatics or athletics.
Okay. You think you got a better grasp on it, but once again, it just kind of seems to slip right
So
through
you made the check but couldn't get it. Not grappleable.
Okay, well, I only have 2 attacks, so that was 2 of them. Is there a space beyond where Dirkris and this creature are fighting?
Not that you could feel. Not that.
So there's like a wall, it ends there?
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'm oozing back out,
Okay.
because it's a very small space, I
Yeah.
assume.
I wonder if it's stunnable.
I mean, your movement wouldn't be restricted, so you could just move in and out.
Okay. All right. But all my equipment's on the floor, though.
Okay. Now all your equipment's on the floor.
All my equipment's on the floor.
And you're a naked ooze.
And I'm just a white blob.
Yep.
All right, so I made 2 attempts to grapple, unsuccessful. I'm standing in the hallway, or I'm a blob in the hallway with my equipment at my feet, listening to armored
Yeah.
something's coming down the hallway. I'm done.
Davriel.
Okay. And there's stuff coming down the hallway. That's cool. Alright, how much of a squeeze is it to get in there?
It's a squeeze. I mean, you can squeeze in, and
Well-
it takes double movement to go through, and you have disadvantage on.
How much double movement? Like, if we're able to reach in and grab her and touch her, is she only 5 feet in there?
Yeah, it's a very
so
short
it's like
tunnel.
10
Just-
feet of movement to squeeze in.
Yeah,
We eat
and
up.
it's
Okay.
just getting through the hole.
Okay.
It's
All right.
very tight.
Okay.
Hey, all.
Did just say that, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so she is going to squeeze in there. So
So you are now squeezing in a tight little dark cave with a couple.
sure. So disadvantage no matter what.
Hello, lady.
Hi.
Who
Watch
We
out for
need
this
to get
spiky
you
tail.
out of here. There's guys coming down the hall. and
wants to
she's
get out of
going
here? It's very
to-
romantic and dark.
And just to throw this out, the space is small enough that you cannot end your turn in there.
I was planning to squeeze back out.
Okay.
So yeah, that was my intent. So she is going to try to use magical fists on this incorporeal weird
Magical fist
thing.
is a
Going
hole.
to fist me over here.
And she might have a crush on you.
Sexy kobold girlfriend, better watch out.
But let's see here. So she is not. It's disadvantage. Yes. So what is my unarmed strike? It's a D6. Okay. All right. So that is going to hit for AC 24.
That will hit.
All right, so that is going to be 9 magical fist. And then she's going to burn a key point on Stunning Strike.
Okay. Stunning strike is
Oh, my dang key points. Come on now.
I think it's a con save
a
Oh,
con
stupid
save.
key points. Okay, there we go.
versus whatever
Yeah,
Kate's DC is.
so it is... Come on now.
Come on now.
It's probably not going to make it anyway.
Okay.
What's the DC? Kate?
So the DC is 14.
Okay, he doesn't. Okay. I rolled a 7, so.
Okay.
Okay, you feel like your fist made good, solid contact.
Okay. All right. So, do I think I stunned it? Like, does it seem to stop moving in my limited perception of what it's doing in the space?
Well, you're about to find out because it's his turn next.
Well, I'm going to extra attack it,
Okay.
and now I have an advantage to cancel my disadvantage if it's stunned. So, is it stunned?
That's why she's asking is the way she's saying it.
Okay, then in that case,
You're asking if you can make a regular roll.
Yes.
yeah.
okay, stunned is a separate condition
It is.
unto itself.
It
okay.
is.
It does feel like your stun hit home.
Okay.
You can feel its
All
chi.
right.
You know
So,
that it's done.
all right. So she is going to extra attack it.
Okay.
I wish I critical on 19s. AC 28.
AC 28 will hit.
Okay, and then... Okay, that would not... Yeah, I was trying to determine if my Elven accuracy came into play, but because there's disadvantage against it, it wouldn't, because it still cancels no matter what. So that is going to be for 10 magical fist.
Okay.
10 magical fists.
Yep.
Oh, baby. That sounded like it made good contact.
It did. Yep, that made good contact.
Okay. All right, so then she's going to burn a key point on Flurry of Blows.
Does Stunning Fist use like your reaction or anything like that?
No, it's just when you hit with an attack.
It's kind of busted.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you hit with a melee weapon attack, which my fist count as that, you can spend 1 key point to make the target stunned until the end of your turn if it fails the con save.
Okay.
So she's going to wail on it one more time with flurry of blows. She's going to hit for another 10 magic fist.
AC 10?
No, she hits AC 28.
Okay.
And then for another 10. Sorry, I should have said it was the same AC. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay.
And then she's going to reach back out with the other hand and tap against. She's going to touch. Good
Darkness.
touch. Darkness. And
Yeah,
she's
that's a
going
good
to
touch, baby.
heal her with Physician's Touch.
It's gonna doctor you up.
Let's see
Is that
here.
another monk thing?
It is. She's a Path of Mercy
Subclass,
monk,
yeah.
so
Okay.
her subclass does this. So when, let's see here, when you use Hand of Healing on a creature, you can. Let's see here.
What does it do? Replace an attack?
It does. It replaces one of her flurry of
Flurry of
blows
blows.
without burning an extra key point to do it.
Okay.
She can also just do it as an action. But so you spend 1 key point to touch a creature and restore 1d6 plus 2 hit points. And then additionally, I don't think this impacts her right now, but when she uses Hand of Healing, it's now enhanced, and she can also end 1 disease or condition on the creature: blinded, deafened, paralyzed, poisoned, or stunned. But she's not blinded right now, right? So, so she's gonna heal her.
Okay.
She is gonna heal her.
That's a good roll.
Yes, it is.
Higher than
You said
average.
+2, right?
Yes. So that'll be for 7.
Okay,
7 healing.
I will take it.
And then she's gonna tell Dirkus, "You gotta get out of here. There's more people coming down the hall.
But they're chomping. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Hopefully this guy will come back out." And then she's gonna squeeze back out into the hallway and tell the others, "We gotta get her out of here. There's something else coming. Magical damage only on that thing." Pass turn.
Okay. It is now this mystery creature's turn. And, okay, so did you say you exited the mountain
I
turn?
did exit.
Okay, so
It's stunned, right?
well, it's complete. That's right.
It
Stunned
is
till the
until
end.
the end of my next turn.
Sure. Right. Oh, okay.
Yay!
Nothing.
Sleepy tighty,
Fang.
can't do nothing.
You're up.
Who's up?
Bang.
Oh, tough decision.
All right.
Do your thing.
You hear something stompy coming from down the hall, and you still hear fighting inside the mouth.
All right.
Still hill cursing from the mouth.
Start a flame in my hand and then toss it up into the air and cast Flaming Sphere. And I can't see them currently, right?
You cannot see inside the mouth.
Is this down the
coming-
hallway?
But the thing coming down
the hall.
The thing coming down the hallway. How much
We
light does
don't
that
know
give
if
you?
it's good or bad.
I have dark vision of 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. You see, coming down the hall.
A monster.
Oh, that's right. We have a
Where is
copy
it?
of Volo's Guide. Okay.
The party
Yes.
has a copy of Volo's Guide.
Carter
Yes.
already has a
Don't want
copy.
to see that stupid book. It calls me a monster.
Tabriel's enough of a nerd that she's been studying
Yeah,
it when we're downtiming.
I wonder if I can get a. Okay. You see some coming down the hall. Something that looks like this.
Whoa.
That seems fun.
What the hell is that?
Heading down the hall towards you.
It
Just the
sounds like
one
it
thing.
might be made of metal.
Some large
never not gonna be a thing
humanoid
now.
with lots of armor.
Not against him.
Was that from here, John?
It might not be in there.
Okay, that's fine.
No, it is not.
Okay.
So I can see him? Or I can see it.
It's still a good.
You get a Advantage to cancel disadvantage on the dude, and I won't be able to respond if you do want to run away.
It's still a good 20. It's about 25 feet away right now.
So we can see it.
So yeah, you can see it.
That out.
Okay.
It just came around.
She got shenanigans.
It just kind of looks like it had turned a corner and stepped into the light.
Cool.
All right.
You can still go right after that if you want.
I will place the sphere
Joker's coming.
10 feet away from me.
Okay, you place the sphere 10 feet behind you.
No. Oof, sorry.
I know what you meant.
Well, between me and...
Yes.
Yeah. And then I will
then?
use my bonus action. How big is the corridor?
10 feet wide. 8 feet high.
I'm going to wild shape into a saber-toothed tiger.
Cool. Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay.
I don't know if that works. Does it work?
You'll have to track your own hit points. I can't see. I can only see your base hit points from here. But
Oh yeah, it's different for the.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. Is that something you can keep track of on?
I can see your character's hit points, but once you're wild shaped, it doesn't really come over here. So, but you revert to your own hit points when you hit 0 anyway. So it's not that big a deal. Okay, Dirkris, you're up.
Okay, because I'm still raging, you're also going to see my jaw grow, my nose, my maw.
Okay.
Cool.
And with that, I'm going to use my form of beast bite,
Okay.
which is also... That one only has a 5 reach, but...
Okay. But it's a small area, so
Yeah.
you're within melee of it.
And it's a neutral roll because he is stunned.
Because he is stunned. Stunning.
Monk got a monk.
Ah, okay. So that will be... AC 18,
AC 18 will hit.
and that will be for 7 plus 3 is 10.
Okay.
Piercing.
Do your range attacks count as magic yet?
I don't think so.
Might.
I don't know if rage gives you an inherent magical like that, or your beast form
It just
attacks.
says advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay, I'm not familiar with beast form attack.
Plus
I don't
3
know if it
melee
ever gives
damage
you-
with strength weapons, resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Okay. Okay, and your beast form doesn't give you anything like that either.
No.
No. Okay.
However, with the bite attack, once each turn, when I damage a creature with the bite attack, I regain 4 hit points if I'm less than half,
Okay, which you
which
currently
is
are.
62 for
Okay.
me, which I currently am.
And is
So
that-
if that hits
That does hit,
and does damage,
and it does do it. You kind of bite on hard air, but it does do damage.
It's resistant. Yeah. Okay.
so I do damage, and I do feel a bit of a rush of regained points from that.
Cool.
And that's great, but I'm very sad that my teeth didn't get blood.
If you extra attack with the teeth, can you heal again?
I just hit 62 with that.
Oh, okay. Well, there we
So
go. Very good.
technically no,
Okay.
but if I was less than that, yes. And I do have double attack, so I will attack again with I will try to bite down again,
Okay.
because why not?
Sure.
AC 14,
Hits.
but 8 plus 4 is 12, but that's actually max damage, plus 3 is 15.
Okay. Once
Nice.
again, you bite down on hard air.
Okay. I chomp it. I don't want to deal with your stupidness now. She's determined, little kobold.
You
So
good?
no run away.
I don't want to run away.
Now she's got a big ass and a big front.
Wow.
Okay. Mayak.
I don't know if I can
Nice.
get back out now.
So you see that big dude in armor coming down the hallway.
Yes.
And there's a big ball of fire in between you and it.
But that makes me see the guy, though, now.
Yeah, it's a light source.
Is he
Yeah,
going
it's
to
light
run
source.
into the fire if it does damage if he hits?
Is it a 5 foot square, Brian, that it takes up?
Yeah. And anything ending its turn within 5 feet of it takes fire damage.
Okay, so you can move past it and attack that guy.
If you move into its space, do you take the damage, or is it okay? Only ending up?
I don't think you can be in the same space with it.
Okay.
All right, so I
Well,
guess
some of those effects they do both. That's
Some of
the
them,
only reason I was
yeah,
trying.
some of them you
yeah.
can
Yeah.
move into or out.
Yeah.
I will move up to...
First time you enter or end your turn there, right? Like that's the standard.
Within blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think the sphere is a solid object, though.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, this one's spells
All right,
weird.
I'm going to go up towards him.
I meant to upcast it, but I did not.
You move it up to the guy in the armor.
Yes.
Okay, so you move past the sphere, which is 10 feet away from you, into his space, which would put you 20 feet away. So, okay. So you're 20 feet away from the party, and you are now engaging in the big metal man in melee.
Let's see. So I'm going to use Word of Radiance,
Word of Radiance.
and that's a cantrip, so I can cast it at will. I utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage. The spell's damage increases by 1d6 when you reach level 5.
Okay, so it's actually
So,
2d6.
con-
It's 2d6.
So 2d6, and you said it was con save?
Yes.
What's the DC?
15.
He fails it.
All right.
Nice, buddy.
Let's see.
You're just hoping he's undead and takes lots of
2d6.
damage.
2d6 radiant.
Figures I don't have my Ds.
All of your dice, Greg, all the time.
You never know what you're gonna need.
That's true. I don't. But
You were never a Boy Scout, were you?
I have my. No, I wasn't actually. I'm gonna just roll this one twice. Okay, roll number 1.
That's good.
Roll number
Nice.
10.
So it takes 10
10
radiant damage.
radiant damage.
Take that, sucker!
You did?
I have. Let's see it. I have another attack because I have 2.
That's a spell you cast.
Yes.
Right.
So do you have 2 actions?
So that spell is an action, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it says at will.
Right.
At will
Yeah.
just means it doesn't require you to burn
Anything to do
Spell
anything.
slots.
any
Yeah.
burn spell slots. Yeah.
Okay.
You can basically either use a spell or you can attack. That's usually,
Okay, so that was what.
that's usually one or the other. Yeah.
That's what I did.
Okay. And this big metal thing kind of just kind of looks down at you and let's see,
Does something menacing.
just kind
A
of
bunch of
of
radiance.
takes it, just tries swings down on you with its gauntlets. What size is this guy anyway? Nope, he's a medium. So okay.
Things medium.
So the thing is medium size. So,
Alright.
okay. So attack number 1
On the paladin.
on the paladin hits.
Get into it, Greg.
AC 10 is not going to do it.
That will miss.
Clang.
Attack number 2, also AC 10.
That will miss.
So
Paladin.
swings at you,
Got a paladin.
and you manage to dodge it or deflect it off your shield. So, and that was his turn. Gleep, you're up.
Leap.
Hysteria.
I'm going to move down the hallway and turn into a net and try to grab that guy.
Okay.
So let's not make it advantage. I rolled 2 12s. So it's I got a 19.
Okay. And is it
It's either acrobatics or athletics.
acrobatics or athletics? He rolled a 19.
19. So this situation hasn't really changed then.
Okay.
So I try again.
So you try again. All
Try.
right.
Turn to the net. 17.
17.
Oh my god.
What the crap, dude?
The dice are playing a game tonight. Story dice.
You attempt to net him, and he just shrugs you off.
Okay.
Now, was that moving through his space? Because as far as I can visualize, it's him and the fireball basically blocking up the hole.
No, the fireball is 10 feet behind him.
Yes.
Oh,
because
You walk
I'm in
past
front of
it.
it.
You not end his
Okay.
turn within 5 feet of it.
Cool.
On purpose.
Because he's smart. Never mind.
So
SMRT.
I'm playing a little fast and loose with like the reskinning things. I don't think technically I can move past him.
No, I mean reskinning is all well and good for flavor, but
Right.
we
I
can't
mean,
change
you'd
it.
have
Right,
to
okay.
you'd have to do the opposed check if you
I
wanted
mean,
to roll
unless
through.
unless your race has an ability to move past.
Wait.
enemies.
I mean, I can squeeze by anything.
you can
that's
squeeze
less
through
than
with an
inch.
opposed check.
Squeeze.
There's a rule for
But
that.
not with your stuff.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, that's for
Let me look at the
anybody, so-
amorphous. It says under my racial traits that while you're not wearing armor or carrying anything, which currently I'm not,
Right.
you can squeeze through a space as narrow as 1 inch wide.
Okay.
So, I mean, it kind of sounds like I can move past him, but, I don't know if that's circumventing the combat rules. I don't know.
It seems to me it would be because, I mean, you're still entering his controlled space.
It's totally up to you,
Yeah.
Don.
Yeah, so I'm going to say no. That's a little.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine for like moving through like small spaces and stuff like
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
But
That's
you still
totally
need to make the necessary opposed checks to like avoid him stepping on you.
Right.
As you
So not
pass.
impossible, but he'd have to make the dex check opposed with his dex or
Would you be willing to
something.
use the
It's the squeeze rule.
the tumble rule?
Yeah, the tumble.
Yeah,
there
the
we
tumble
go.
rule.
The
Yeah,
tumble
that's
rule.
what I'm talking about.
That's sorry words.
Can I try to do that to move?
Sure, you can tumble past him.
behind him.
It is dark. He's at the end of the hallway from where you can see, and it's still dark behind him.
I mean,
Oh, but there's still stuff behind him. There's space behind him. Or no?
Looks like there might be. Looks like there's something behind. Looks like there's space behind him.
I mean, I have dark vision too, so I mean, I'm right up on him,
tumbles
and
into
I have
the
dark vision.
From where you're standing, I'm
Chris is like, yeah.
trying not to go too far into making big descriptions, but from where you're standing, you can behind him you see a little bit of space and then a black void behind him.
Okay, I'm still gonna try to get in that space behind him,
Okay, but you can.
which is the acrobatics. I believe it's opposed acrobatics. See if I can get behind him. I got 16 acrobatics.
Yeah, let's just go with that. Or opposed acrobatics, sure. I don't know if I could use.
I'm pretty sure that's what the optional rule is.
I never thought to use the dice from the top as
Well,
holder.
in that case, yeah, you make
Works
it.
well, looks like.
Okay.
We'll figure out the actual rules later. But for right now, let's just keep moving.
So Gleep comes out of the net and winds up behind him.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
done.
Awesome.
Okay.
Okay.
Tavria.
Okay. She is going to squeeze back in there, and while she still has advantage,
turn into
she
a
is going to
skeleton.
wail on the
what?
shadowy
Like a skeleton.
incorporeal thing some more.
Okay.
So,
I'm trying to do things that he did on the show, or that they did on the show. Yeah, the Hercules, yeah. I'm pretty sure Gleep turned into a net at some point.
so pop.
Parachute.
It's gonna hit for AC 22.
That will hit.
All right, that's gonna hit for max damage 11 magical fist.
Okay. You feel your fist make contact with something, and it seems to dissipate under your fist.
Yay!
Okay. All right, I'll have to stun it again. All right, so she is going to turn to Dirkus and say, "There's another attacker to fight. Come on this way!" And then she's going to.
What about this one?
It's dead. It just
Aw.
went away.
You took my kill, you bitch!
Love you anyway. And then she's gonna run back out.
I was like, I hope that picked up. I said it loud
I
enough.
like the dynamic. It's fun. It's great. So she's gonna squeeze back out to the hallway.
Okay.
So that was
you've used 20 feet of movement.
20 feet of movement out of my 45 because monk. So
The enemy is still 25 feet away.
25 feet. Okay. So
Well,
she's
actually, we're a little bit closer to the hole, so 30 feet away for you. Sorry.
A little closer to the hole.
Whoa.
Well,
Whoa. All right.
Taking the lesbian vibes in this crew here.
She's going to, I guess, get as close as she can. Does that put her far enough away from the fireball if I'm like right behind?
The fireball would be 15 feet away from you.
Which is fine. Okay. All right, so she's going to tuck up right behind him, which puts her 10 feet away from Mr. Dude.
Puts her 5 feet away from the fireball.
What?
He is not next to the fireball.
He is 10 feet in front of the fireball. If you are
Okay,
behind him...
I thought he was
or-
15. I thought
Nope.
someone just told me that. Okay, all right.
No.
Okay, so that would put me in burning range.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to come up to 10 feet behind the fireball.
Okay. That puts him 25 feet away.
Can she come up next to me?
Apparently she doesn't have the move left.
Right.
Oh.
So she is. So how far away does that put the dude from me? That puts him 25
feet.
away.
Yep.
Got it. That's unfortunate. 25 feet away. Sorry, I'm trying to read one other thing. She's got a lot of stuff and I'm still learning it.
Lots of stuff and things.
All right.
And things and stuff.
And things and stuff. Oh, why the hey not? Go for broke. Big or go home. Alright, so she is going to... How tall is the hallway?
8 feet.
8 feet. Alright. She is going to burn a key point to Step of the Wind as a bonus action to give herself the range that she needs to get right up to the dude.
Okay.
Along with her bro here. Her bra, as the shirt says.
As Greg's shirt says.
So then, extra attack,
You have advantage on
magical fist. Oh, I do?
it. He's flanking. Oh, that's right. We're not doing flanking rolls. Never mind. Sorry.
I mean, if you want to.
I keep forgetting.
Don't say the F word around Kate.
Sorry, old habits.
Your elven
Advantage that,
inaccuracy
unintended, to
elf
death.
won't. She's got no problem with that.
Yeah, no, sorry.
So
I made that ruling already. Old habits.
So then, what's going on here?
I love you.
Okay, so then she is going to hit it, hopefully. We'll see if she rolls poop. AC 25 to hit.
You get a good solid hit in.
Okay, that's going to hit for, let's see here, math. It's going to hit for 8 magical fist. Stunning strike.
Okay. Which is a con save. 13.
Fail.
Fail. Okay. By 1. Okay. Okay, yep.
But it gets Greg's bonus, so it succeeds.
Yeah.
Such a goober.
My
could be-
All right, and I shout, he's stunned, everybody wail on him.
My bone eye helps everybody.
Your boulder.
All right,
Isn't
and
my
I'm
bone
going
I
to,
know.
I'm going to see if I can't squeeze past him. But I can run up on the walls, but because I've got plenty of movement, because I got a full dash, so I had another 45 feet on top of my base movement. So if I could run up on the wall sideways and just avoid the tumbling rolls, I will, but if you want me to make the opposed check, then I will. Yeah. Because I can't back up at this point, or I guess I probably could.
Actually, I just realized something.
He's only taking up a 5-foot square.
Yeah. I didn't even need to tumble
All right,
past
so
it.
Yeah,
then
I didn't know why we
I'm going to
were
run through my ally and get
For some
down-
reason, he just
Yeah.
looks like he'd be large.
All right, so
by his picture.
I'm gonna
But
get-
he's not. He's
I'm
medium.
going to get to the other side and take up position beside my buddy Gleek
Okay.
and wait for my allies to join the fight.
Okay.
And my turn.
Okay, well, the other thing is now dead, so Fang.
Alright, I'm, what, 25 feet, you said?
You're 25 feet away.
25 feet. Alright, I'm going to run straight at him.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him with my... I'm going to attack him with my claw.
Okay.
My claw attack.
Is your attack considered magical at this
It
level?
is.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's right, we're going with this. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
Duh. For 11. Magical slashing.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to attempt to pounce on him. Pounce is if the tiger moves at least 20 feet straight forward or straight toward a creature and then hits it with the claw attack on the same turn. That target must succeed on a DC 16 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
He made DC 20.
Okay. And I will use my bonus action to disengage.
You have a bonus
And-
disengage? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Cool.
That's a nimble escape.
Okay.
It's a goblin feature.
And just back off a little bit, but not so close to your fireball.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do it.
I can only back off 5 feet.
That's okay. Durgus,
Yes.
still in the hole.
Still in the hole. Do I get the feeling that there's anything left in here?
You don't sense anything around
Okay. Then I will shimmy out of the hole.
here. Okay. It takes 10 feet of your movement to get out of the
10
hole.
feet of my movement. All right. That leaves me with 30 feet of movement.
And that's just enough to get up to him.
Okay.
Because he'd be 30 feet away.
So I will run on up to him,
Okay.
and I will actually run up to 10 feet. I think. No. No. I'm going to run on up to him, and I will Warhammer it up.
Okay.
And you got advantage. Which, you had advantage too, by the way.
Because
You?
they're stunned.
He's stunned.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
stunned.
He's
Okay.
Sorry.
And the Warhammer is actually D8.
Hit him
I'm
anyway.
sorry, we
Okay.
messed that up
That's
last
all
time.
right.
So I have
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah.
Because I can see now. Oh, this is so much better. That's 15 and a 15.
Nice.
So that'd be 23.
So AC 23
AC
hits.
23. And that will be a 2 plus a 4 plus a 3, which is 9. And since I made contact with a bludgeoning, I would like to push him back 5 feet.
Into where we're right behind
You
him.
cannot push him back 5 feet because there's somebody standing there.
It is Crusher. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space.
Oh, it has to deal bludgeoning damage? Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, your hammer hits its armor and just bounces off.
So immune to bludgeoning damage?
Are you being serious?
Yes.
No
Okay.
damage? Oh.
Then I guess I don't do anything.
Hit it with your tail
Do I
lance?
notice that it doesn't do any damage?
Yes, you notice it. You
I
would
get so
definitely.
angry that I spin around with my tail and I go, ah!
Oops.
Does it still have advantage?
It still has advantage.
Okay.
Till the end of my next turn.
Okay, so minimum damage. AC 19.
Your tail hits, but once again, tail just bounces right off
It
its
does
armor.
It's just piercing. Bounces off too. Great. 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 I'm useless. I'm mad kobold now. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay, well, Mayak, you're still in its face.
Mayak.
Alright, so
I don't know if I think I'm yelling into this mic.
There's 3 people around it too, but
How does that work?
Your voice doesn't have the power to overdrive it as much as like Kate and Sarah's does.
So physical attacks
Definitely
don't hurt it, harm it.
So far, you've seen a hammer and a tail just bounce off it harmlessly.
Okay. So,
Although if you
Try your
drop
sword.
like a smite on your attacks, Greg, you'd be dumping magical damage on it.
all right, I
thought
have
we weren't allowed to
advantage.
share and help each other.
I have some things
I don't want to
do.
make this like everybody sitting around being completely hush-hush. So I have no problem with you
I'm
helping
going
each other
to-
out with your skills. But
I'm
just
going to
sit there and
Not to
attack
access.
yeah, don't
I
don't sit there and
Strategize.
Yeah,
strategize.
sure.
I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
This longsword good?
Critical. How about
Nice.
that?
Nice.
Oh, buddy,
Okay,
we know
you
what we
hit.
did with Chris.
Smite.
Okay, give me your damage separate.
Okay, so
So what's the weapon damage?
Can we tell if this guy looks undead or not?
I do 2.
It looks like a
these.
big suit of armor. You can't see underneath it.
Yeah, roll that second die. So add those together and then add your bonus.
This is 8 plus. So that's going to be 11.
11 is
11 slashing damage.
Yep. Plus,
Okay.
The smite has
11 slashing.
2d8. I think I need to do for radiant.
Unless it's undead, in which case it does more, though. So you have to ask the question.
Is it undead?
It is not undead.
Okay, so 2d8.
Is that 2d8 with your critical?
That's on the divine smite.
You're
So
doing
the base damage, the base roll is 2d8 for the
for a
divine
level
smite?
1 smite. Is that what you're doing?
Yep.
Well, you got a critical, so 4d8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll.
Plus one more normal damage die if you didn't already.
Well,
do
he's
it.
already- we've
You
already done the
did
normal
it.
damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Ooh.
Squirrels.
Ugh. 10. 13 more.
So, okay, so your sword, once the sword didn't seem to do anything. It kind of bounced off the armor, but the radiant energy that came off the sword seemed to just kind of pass into it, and it kind of shudders a little. So, what was the radiant damage again? Sorry?
It was 11?
13.
13? 13.
Okay. Are you good?
Yep. That was 2.
That was 2 attacks?
Was it? No, that was
No,
one.
there's only one
That
attack.
was your first attack.
Okay, so
You swung big on the first one. Yeah.
well, I have that's 6.
Clang.
Well, then, what's your bonus to attack, Greg?
I'm sorry, it's 13.
Clang.
There is no point there. So.
Okay. Weird armor guy's turn. He is stunned. So,
Stunning.
Gleep.
All right, Gleep's going to try and net him. Wow.
Okay, so because he's stunned, he has.
I tried to look up the rules for this, and there's nothing that says that he has any sort of a negative effect. It says that they automatically fail dex and like strength saving throws, but it said nothing about ability checks.
But nothing about opposed checks.
No. Even though he's
he's
incapacitated,
stunned.
he's incapacitated. He can't take actions. It's
that's
I guess
like a
it'd be more
common
like
sense rule,
if
eh?
yeah, it's one of those weird things lost to the simulation. But I guess you can kind of think of it whether you can get a good purchase on it.
yeah. I mean, I
guess,
don't mind just doing it straight up. It's fine.
All right, that's fine. Ooh, what'd that do?
I still have advantage. So 21.
Okay, you make it.
Okay. So Leap wraps around the net shape around this thing.
So when you do that, are you in its space mechanically?
No.
Mechanically,
Okay.
no.
Okay, you're still
I-
originally.
Grapple.
Yeah, I'm just reskinning it for
Okay.
the Gleep
Sure,
cartoon
sure.
character
Yeah.
from the Herculoids. You
That's
should watch
cool.
it. Talking to the listeners. Okay, so I'm going to make an attack, an unarmed strike. So then that just kind of comes out and goes back like an elastic and tries to whack him.
It made a fart noise.
All right, so I'm attacking with advantage because I have grappler.
It's a Chris character, of course.
Is it 24?
Odd noise.
Hits.
Why am I not rolling my damage dice at the same time, Chris? Hello.
I did that.
So, if it affects this creature at all, it would be 9 bludgeoning.
Is it considered a magical hit?
It is considered magical,
It
yes.
is a competitive hit. Okay, it seems to take purchase.
Hey! Alright, so...
You've bloodied it.
Yay! I bloodied it. So one attack was the grapple.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack was that. And I can... And as a bonus action, I make a third attack.
Okay.
Alright, AC 24.
Hits again.
For 6 magical bludgeoning.
Okay. Davriel.
Okay.
Go, 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 go.
Alright, so since it's stunned, she's going to hit it some more, and now she has advantage, which means that she screwed that up last turn. She should have rolled advantage on one of her turns last turn. Alright, so triple advantage. So do we want to? She's actually gonna. Well, no, because magic is needed here. Alright, that thing is not magical. She's gonna keep using magical fist. So 3 dice. Alright, yay for having 3 dice. AC 23.
That hits.
8 magical fist.
Okay.
And then let's see here.
Tumble and used it correctly, which I think bonus action.
Bonus action.
So, we almost
Alright, again.
Okay.
It's gonna hit for AC more. So AC
Okay.
28. Ooh, minimum damage. 6 magical fists.
Okay.
And she is going to pass turn.
Okay.
Hold on burning more key points for now, so he is now no longer stunned.
Excellent. That's some excellent magical fisting there. Go ahead, Fang. You're up.
All right, I'm gonna move back 15 feet.
Okay, that
Provoke.
is your fireball still there, right?
Yeah,
That kind of puts you next to it.
I'm not gonna end my turn there.
Okay.
And then I run another 20 feet. Or wait, no. Move back. 15. Oh. I'm mismathing here. 15.
If you how far do you
I
have?
gotta go 20 feet, so I don't think I have the move. Oh, wait a second.
If you have
His
you-
movement's
The tiger
40.
probably is a lot.
Right.
So yeah, you can
So,
move
yeah.
back to one.
So I move back
That's a
15
tiger.
and then run at him again
Yeah, you got the move to do it. Okay.
and do
go
a claw attack.
Is this like a pounce feature or something, Brian?
Well, if I do the claw, then I can then the pounce feature
Oh,
Activates.
gotcha.
kind of automatically happens.
But you have to have the rush to do it, basically.
Yeah, I have
You have
to,
to move
we have to
up,
run 20
Go
feet. 20 feet,
saber-tooth
20 feet
tiger.
straight
Actually,
line.
hang on one second.
Form of.
Oh, that's right. You had already disengaged last time and moved away a little bit. Never mind.
Yeah, he had some goblin
Yeah.
feature.
He's going to do the craw.
14?
AC
Claw
14. Your claws do not get purchase.
Did you attack with advantage because he's stunned?
No.
He's not
I
stunned.
Oh, no,
I
'cause you
didn't,
went.
I didn't burn another key
Oh,
point
because you
to,
went.
to
Never mind.
send it
Never
again.
mind.
I've already burned 4 this fight. I'm trying to do a little bit of resource conservation.
Alright, so
What is resource mitigation?
as a bonus action, I'll disengage.
Okay.
We'll see what this guy
Circus?
does on his turn.
Oh. I thought you were calling Chris. Huh? Oh man. Okay. I pretty much got nothing.
Hit him with the arm. Oh. I'm still not sure if it's just that you're not hitting high enough AC or if
I think it's that it's just bouncing off its armor. Because you're all hitting it. I hit it
Yeah,
hard.
it seems to be that it
That's
needs
right.
magical.
Yeah, it might just be that it's immune to non-magical attacks.
And his non-magical hit didn't hit it.
Didn't the
Yeah,
party
yeah.
have one magical weapon? Didn't you get a magical crossbow or something like that? I'm trying to...
I don't know.
We had one magical weapon that
He got a
ended up
magical
in
shield.
inventory. I thought there was a weapon, though.
Tickle it.
Here! Armor man, armor man, armor man.
Go for the
Unarmed
taint.
strike.
Tickle his taint.
Yeah. Yeah.
It ain't gonna do that.
I thought she ended up with a magical crossbow because she talked
This
about
Dark
having
Race does
range.
not do that with things it doesn't know what it is.
I mean, there are non-damaging attacks you can do, like attempts to shove, to knock down, that kind of thing.
That's true. Can I try to push it down into the hole?
Well, you can't move him because there's people behind him.
There's two people behind him?
There's two people behind him.
monks.
Leap is wrapped around him.
That's
and,
true.
and behind him.
Do I care that much about Leap?
Oh, boy.
Oh, I think I have magical arrows.
Yes.
You do.
Oh, that would work.
Yep. Yeah. I
Yeah,
thought
I
we
have arrows
yeah.
plus... Or
Plus
are
one.
they just... They're not magic. They're plus
if-
one arrows.
Yeah,
That's a magic.
That is magic.
Anything that has
That'll
an
get
attack
through
bonus
his
is considered
resistance.
magical,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
unless specifically stated otherwise.
Yep. Plus one arrows are magical.
Yeah.
So, in that case... Well, I can't disengage, though.
You can drop the hammer. You just have to pick it up again later.
No, she's
I'm
in
next
melee.
to it.
She's in melee range.
Oh, right.
So it'd be
I
a
mean, if
disadvantage
you
in that
provoke, you might take some damage. I guess that you're raging, though,
But
right?
I will try to shoot it right next to it, but I will do it recklessly.
You'll just stab it blindly with the
Do that with a ranged attack.
I think reckless
I
might
will
work for
take out
anything.
an arrow and just go jab, jab,
Yes.
jab, jab, jab.
That's what I was talking
I would
about.
consider that a magical improvised weapon.
There you go.
There you
Only
go.
does 1d4 damage.
Then you have advantage with
but
it at
you're
that
using
point.
a magical item.
1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stab the shit out of
Is
it.
that
still
worth it?
It's still magic damage.
I think the flavor is cool.
I don't know. It seems like something
Something she would do.
She's really mad.
They told me this thing was magic, right? To jab, jab, jab,
Try to
jab.
find the eye hole.
So I roll with advantage to hit.
Yeah, if you're attacking recklessly.
Well, they said it. Okay.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
You're Legolasing it. You're stabbing it with the arrow. in your
Okay.
hand.
So that's 12, and that would be my regular bonus, right?
Yep.
Plus 8. So that's 20.
I don't.
Yeah, improvise.
If it's
you still
improvised
get your
weapon, I'm
normal.
using it.
Are you
she's-
considered proficient?
Yeah.
Yeah, like improvised weapon.
Barbarians would be.
Well,
for sure.
I have an unarmed. My unarmed strike is plus 8.
Yeah.
Whatever, we'll go with it.
Do it.
So that would be a 20.
Okay, that hits.
So it's a d4 plus 1.
Yep.
Max damage
You
for
do.
5.
5 damage.
Magical piercing.
How do you want to do this? No.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, you have extra attacks, so you can step
Oh, I can do it
again.
You
twice.
can do it again.
Okay, so that's for 5.
Going for the
Okay.
eye holes.
Are you gonna roll? She has to use a different arrow for that, or
Did you critical it?
I have to double check. I can't remember if I have the improved critical yet.
Oh, at 19. There's critical music right there.
It wants me to critical. Shit. I don't think I do. I have brutal critical,
Right, but not.
feral instinct, bestial soul, fast movement, extra attack. No, I don't critical on 19. God damn it. But it is still a 27.
That's still a hit, yes.
So I'm guessing that still hits. And that'll be for 4.
For 4.
Die, stupid, die.
Did you take the arrow and use the same one and stab him again with it?
I'm gonna have to take out a different one every turn.
Well, and what's his ruling on it? That's kind of weird because it's improvised.
Is she using
It's
it
an arrow.
as
Is
ammunition?
it a
I'll think
spear?
about it. I'll think about it for now. I might do something like we might have to roll to see if you break the arrow
Odds
later
of
on, but
breaking, yeah.
I'll worry about it later. Let's just keep moving.
Oh, but I'm saying because the magical arrow actually says. I might hate myself for pointing this out, but I want to play by the rules.
No,
The
that's fair.
magical
It's
arrow
just-
actually says once it hits a target, the ammunition is no longer magical.
Okay, in that
So you're
case,
just using multiple. Okay.
Yeah.
honestly, then yeah, the second attack shouldn't have been magical. But now there's
or,
overs.
or she used the second one.
Or you used the second one?
Or I used the second one.
Or you used a second
Yeah.
one.
I,
Okay.
I do have
10
multi-attack.
of them or
So,
something?
Okay,
well,
so then okay.
two-weapon fighting. Two-handed fighting.
Pull out two
It's
arrows.
nothing to just pull out the second one. Whatever.
Yeah, just go.
Okay, so you expended. Okay, so you expended 2
There's a
arrows.
visual picture.
So now I just have 2 regular arrows instead of 2 magical arrows.
Right.
I say it looks cool.
It was still cool
I
though.
still think
I think
that's
it was
awesome.
I don't think I've ever seen somebody in 36 years of playing D&D stab somebody with an arrow in their hand.
There you go, kids. Leave it to Sarah. She throws
love
potions down demons' throats in other games too.
Are you good?
I think that's it.
Go for it, Mayak.
All right, so he's still down. I'm trying to think if there's another magical thing I can use. I'm gonna cast Bane on him.
Okay.
Boy.
I'm gonna do it. Oops. I'm gonna do a level 2 Bane.
Okay. And what's the save on that?
15
15. What?
charisma.
15 charisma. Well, you can definitely tell this guy does not have much charisma. 12. Fails it.
That will fail. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that can see within range. Okay, whenever a target fails the saving throw, makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or
Got it.
saving throw.
Got it. So minus D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Since Aaron says, yep.
Okay.
All right.
That's spell. Anything else?
Well, that's my move.
Okay. He now goes. Since he is quite bloody. Let's see. Okay, nothing happens. He looks around, and the people currently engaging with him, funny little kobold, a guy in heavy armor,
It's being partially knitted by
this weird squishy thing. No, the weird squishy thing is kind of netting him, and he doesn't like that. So he's going to attack the weird squishy thing.
Okay.
So
The speed is 0, but that doesn't really matter right now.
So he gets minus D4 on the attack. 'cause of
Correct.
Bane. That's awesome.
attack number 1, and with the damage.
Well,
Let's see. So attack number 1. That's still a critical.
20 is always a critical.
20 is a critical. Big criticals on you. Okay. he
where's the great
with a roar,
We need
he
one.
swings back his fist and he crashes down on this weird squishy net around him.
Just a
You take.
Well, the first roll was a 2. So.
This was the second attack.
No, that was the Bane die.
Oh, that's the Bane.
Yeah.
What a Bane.
That's a lot of d8s.
Yeesh.
I wouldn't say 4 is a lot.
Yeah.
I'd say 8.
One of them was a 1.
Okay. Well, there we go.
24 bludgeoning damage from the force, and
Oh, there's an 8.
because there's spikes on those gauntlets,
Oh boy.
Shredder.
another 10 piercing damage.
10. Gleep becomes a puddle on the ground.
Oh.
You took that much damage?
Yeah.
Oh my
He
goodness.
just took 34 points of damage.
Oh dang. Well, I didn't know you were that low. I didn't know you were bloody.
Are you our first casualty?
Well, that he's unconscious.
Oh,
He's unconscious.
Oh,
He's bleeding out.
Though.
So
He's bleeping out.
he's bleeding out.
He does the roll of
So he's no
death.
longer grappled.
So he's no longer grappled. So he then turns
he comes
to this other thing that keeps actually hurting him with this thing with weird pointy ears.
What? No. What? No, I think elf or the tiger's further away.
The tiger's further away.
Right.
The elf is engaged with him.
Roger.
Okay. The second attack hits AC
Don't forget your 4.
20. Good. Thank you.
It's probably gonna hit.
John said he wasn't pulling his punches,
Yeah.
but he could be
It's
attacking
AC
me.
18.
That will hit. Just barely.
He said you weren't pulling your punches, but you could be attacking me and doing double and doing advantage and give me
Chris wants you to kill him.
double death saving throw
You could be
failures.
giving him death saves, like deaths.
Yeah.
I'm saying John said he wasn't gonna pull his punches. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Whatever.
Well,
You're
I've already
fine.
said
You
so.
jerk.
If the thing were berserking, he probably would be. But
Oh,
He doesn't seem as a threat right now. You're just a puddle of goo.
That's true.
You're just a trail of jizz, man.
so that one.
Yes, I grossed out the boys. Yes.
Slipped and fell on that.
Greg, say catchphrase.
Boo.
Boo. Thank you.
Okay, so you take 17 bludgeoning and 7 piercing.
Wow. That was not
24
that was
total.
not much less than the critical damage. Good grief. 17 piercing and how much?
7.
7.
17 bludgeoning, 7 piercing.
Okay.
So 24 total.
Youch. That's no good.
Gleep.
Yes.
Okay.
So we did a death saving throw.
Gleep did a death saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't know what it was.
Correct.
And neither does Gleep.
No.
Yes, John did not show us the DC 15 death save.
Oh boy.
Go ahead, Tamriel.
Okay. Alright, so she's gonna turn
I got my
on,
next character sitting right here.
turn on that guy.
Are you ready to come out, dude?
She is
Something from the end of the hallway. This other person comes
going
running
to
down.
wail on the problematic knight. So. Alright. Magical Fist. It's going to hit for AC 25.
That will hit.
That'll be for 6
Okay.
6 Magical Fist Stunning Strike.
Okay. 3 on the die. Yeah, he fails it.
Okay. So with advantage now. She's going to hit him again. That's going to hit for AC 26.
That's going to miss.
Magical damage. Let's see here. 6 more.
Okay. Still
Magical
up.
Fist. And then she's going to do Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Hit him again.
What about my boobs?
Whoa. AC 24 to hit
That will hit.
Those look
for
like,
another
those
6
look like poop.
Okay.
Magical
Like hamburgers.
Fist.
As you hit that, he crumbles and falls to the ground.
Okay, and then with the second Flurry of Blows, reach down and touch Buddy Gleep, heal him for D6 plus 2.
Ah,
Alright, you have 6
6.
health there, buddy.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
That is end of combat.
Okay,
Yay, everybody.
Oh, I totally missed that you killed that thing.
I did.
Oh, I did too.
I,
I was listening to them say things that sounded
I
like
kind of wasted the Stunning Strike, although I didn't really, because a lot of my dice were rolling poop, so the 3 dice
That's what
probably
they
made a
actually
big
said.
difference in hitting him 2 more times. So
Gleep's going to take his healing potion
Okay.
for another 8.
Okay. Okay. So, with the defeat of this weird armored thing and whatever that weird wispy thing was earlier, we are out of combat. What would you like to do?
Tavril wants to go back to the magically darkened chamber and thoroughly investigate it now that we think we cleared the space.
Okay, do you want to take a quick look around and to see at least where you're standing?
Yes.
She looks around to see what you... Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So just I give you the description here. Mm-hmm. A grand chamber opens before you, 50 feet across and plunging down into darkness below. A stone balcony winds around the walls to connect 4 archways. Other balcony levels are visible below, with corridors radiating off in all directions. To the north, a stone staircase descends to the lower levels. Tavriel, you see a hunched figure that glares up at you from the balcony below, wearing a mask that is a replica of the devil face at the tomb entrance.
Oh,
without saying a word, the figure steps out of sight.
Oh boy. I'll tell the others what I saw.
That's up to you.
I do. I say, but before we follow, I think we want to make sure we thoroughly check what it is that we're leaving behind. So she's not going to try to follow.
I want to find this mask thing that it was talking about, and I'm really upset that thing hurt me. I'm very mad.
So, I mean,
do we have a medic?
We don't. Unless he drops his shape or he burns a bunch of his spell slots on Cure Wounds, which does...
It was a rhetorical question. Keep going.
I want to go back...
does say that in his words that you understand that he's at 14 hit points out of 53.
Okay, so I would like to explore the darkened space inside the mouth in the hallway.
Okay, leaving behind the armored corpse, you head on back over to the mask.
I mean, I do want us to loot the corpse too, but I mean, loot the corpse on the way over. Sorry.
Loot the corpse. Okay, well, taking a closer look at the corpse, you see that it is, in fact, while a corpse, kind of not a corpse. It looks like it is, in removing the helmet and looking around, it looks like it is a amalgamation of different body parts that have all been stitched together from
I've
various
heard about these
different
things.
races.
I can't remember what they're called, though.
Frankensteins.
A glump.
A golem.
A gallop.
A golem.
Golem.
Golem or a scab, depending on the lore.
Whatever it is, it stinks.
So, any goodies, any cool weapons?
Scab is a magic thing.
Okay.
Let's see. Here we are.
Oh, wait, I say that in my head. Or I say that in your heads.
I understood what you meant.
And I actually played him wrong, too. He was actually supposed to be much harder.
Also.
You're not supposed to tell us that, you dum-dum.
John is not intentionally pulling his punches.
John is just incompetent.
Oh, my God.
Be nice to yourself.
Not what I was saying, John.
It's bad enough that Chris is mean to you. You're mean enough to yourself,
almost killed one person in that fight.
I love
You've got
John.
The party bloody or mostly bloody.
I'm fine.
This particular guy, though, you don't really find too much of interest. All the armor around it is very piecemeal and kind of gory.
They're no good.
Yeah, and I mean, it was attacking with its fists.
Okay.
With spiked gauntlets
The
on its
gauntlets.
fists.
Okay.
So,
Do you want the gauntlets? You're not punching, right? So
Those hands were
I
dead.
just wanted to stay dead.
I want to check and see how thoroughly investigate the magically dark space and see how big it is.
okay.
As in, is it a place where we could hide for the 3 of the 5 of us who are more significantly injured?
Cleve is picking up all of his equipment because I have to make sure that I say it, otherwise it doesn't happen.
That thing, whatever it is an
Gabrielle with her
abomination.
crazy perception is going to check that whole dark space.
Okay, well, go ahead, claw back into the mouth if you want, and make a perception check with disadvantage.
Mayock says, who could have made something
Can you do
such
that?
as vile as
Are you
that?
still-
Oh, that's right. I'm still
That's why I asked.
What is this? Oh, yeah.
Perception check with disadvantage.
I lay a paw on you?
Can you cast spells in your beast one?
Not till level 18.
Not yet.
It's just not going to happen.
Okay.
That's not great. 12.
12. Okay, well, you crawl around on your hands and knees in there, but I mean,
Her passive is 16, so I guess the question is if she's close enough to stuff, does that apply?
no.
Or
Remember,
investigation.
no. The rules. The passive is for if you're not actively trying, but if you're actively trying, then we roll and take the roll.
Okay.
But that's enough to at least give you a scope of the dimensions, and you find it's just a little 10 by 10 room that doesn't seem to have any exits, other than the mouth.
Okay.
But you don't find anything in particular.
All right. I mean, is that a space where we could squeeze in together and hide out?
There's not enough room for 5 of us.
And one of your party is currently large.
Yeah, unless he turns himself into a bug. But
The answer is no.
Yeah. So.
Not to mention it's uneasily dark in there.
Okay. Well, if it's
And things
uneasily
were
dark,
biting me. I'm not going back in there unless you make it light.
Us as easily in there, mind you. It's 2 ways. But all right. So are we moving on? Do we want to check the other side of the hallway too? Do we want to rest here so that the people who are bloody or at death's door could try to recover? Because we don't have a lot of healing left. His lay on hands is gone. I could burn out the rest of my key points, but then I won't have them unless I short rest to get them back.
I'm waiting to decide what we do before I unwild shape and heal you for a bunch of, or not a bunch, but.
I mean, we could try to short rest, but there's always a chance that something's going to come walking from the other hallway or from somewhere down here. We may not get a short rest, but
It's up to you guys.
It's dark. I can't see. So
You still got your torch. You're still on your first torch.
that doesn't work in the mouth, though.
no,
It does not work as much.
Nothing works in the unless we had someone with double sight in the party, we'd be SOL.
All right, let's just push forward. See if maybe we can find a place to rest that's relatively defensible.
Okay. Do we
We
want to
still
heal?
have some healing potions.
I growl in
Yeah.
agreement.
I mean, I've got 2 healing potions if you want to take them.
Actually, here's a question: would I have a spell called Daylight? Would that work in there?
I wouldn't waste that spell slot, Craig, but yes, it would.
Daylight is like a it hurts undead kind of spell. You want to hold that. I'm assuming that's one of your higher level spells. Yeah.
So this area was behind the golem, right?
The face is over this way.
And to be clear, this was the corridor to the right of the junction, right?
Correct.
Whereas the one to the left
The face
of
is
the
over this
junction
way.
went back this way.
Yeah, the tomb entrance is over this
and
way.
then the junction towards
So the
the
face is
grate
like
in
here?
the floor
Yep.
was going the other way.
Okay.
You're gonna make a.
If you want to be
Broadway
specific, it
face.
is.
I feel like this one's going to try to
It
kill
is.
us.
It covers 30 and 35 feet past.
Every room's
down
gonna try to
that
kill
I
us.
know, right?
I say we check out this area here.
Yeah, that was phase.
Where did your character, Kate, see the thing?
It was on the balcony, and then it disappeared.
It was on a balcony, lower level. It was on a lower level balcony.
There's a lower level balcony in there? I'm sorry, I wasn't.
There's several lower level balconies.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
So there's an abyss
Cool.
with multiple balconies going
Yes.
down.
That's cool.
Interesting. Okay.
Can't you hear the abyss?
I do. That's pretty awesome. I like it.
Like coincidentally appropriate music.
Like that.
Like that.
And there was a grate here.
A little bit farther down, but yes.
And something glassy beyond the grate.
Okay. Your map maker has mistress. Your map mistress maker has mistress maps.
Words.
And I tried to make the devil a cat, but I made it back into a devil again.
When Gleep picks up, reabsorbs his equipment, he's going to light a torch and throw it down that hallway over the grate. Just to get a look at what's down there.
Okay. That's good enough.
Nice.
Okay, you
Good
expend
tactics.
one torch.
Expend one torch. Yep,
Attack
torch.
everybody.
Torch.
I mean, there's nothing saying you can't go down there and pick it back up again and stuff it out.
Yeah, but that's great. We'll see.
Where to go? Where to go? Let's see. Okay. No, we're past that. We're past that. We're well past that.
I don't have a torch on my equipment.
You do. You have your default pack. So whatever Explorers or Dungeoneers pack that you took has torches.
Why isn't that listed on there? I agree with you. It should be
D&D Beyond is not great on the printed character sheets.
All right. Anyway. So what was
You
it's
literally have
fine.
to click certain things to get all this.
Well, I do want you to keep track of the torches you use.
Yeah.
We can assume that you started with 10 torches, just like everybody else.
Okay.
Okay. Down the hallway, you can see in the floor a rusted iron grate set roughly in the middle of the corridor floor. From its bars, you hear the sound of water. Well, that is not the sound of water. That is the sound of explosions flowing underneath the grate.
Water flowing underneath the grate.
Okay. Beyond that, the torchlight lights up a hallway covered in creepers and vines that cling to the walls of this corridor, at the end of which is an arched crystal window, 6 feet wide and 10 feet high. Through it, you can see a dark chamber.
Oh.
Arched crystal window? Mm-hmm. Arched crystal window. Chamber beyond. Okay. So that's down there, and this is here.
It's down that way. Yep.
Okay.
So the crystal window's in a chamber at that end?
There's a chamber on the other side of the
Okay.
window.
Which you can't see from where you are.
Glebe can see so there's some kind of a chamber on the other side of that window. Right. Okay.
Pretty window. Mm-hmm. It's pretty far down there. But
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
So I mean, Glebe tells you what they saw. That's where we came in.
from
Yep.
here.
Yeah.
We fought the golem over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we saw someone
guy.
on this side, so for better or worse.
So these stairs go down to the lower balcony.
To a lower balcony, yes.
Okay.
All right. Does anybody have a preference on where to go?
Anything in the poem that gives us
it said something about the
darkness that
mask.
hides on the mask or be seen, which we saw something with the devil's mask. This way, in fact. Speak for truth. Keys to romance.
Kate's rereading.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
nothing.
It's, I mean, the mask is the one thing that's kind of relevant.
It said something about the
So-
darkness, and I don't know what's in there.
In the darkness?
What did we fight in there, and what
We
was it
don't know.
protecting?
I just inspected the space. If you want to go...
None of you stupid magic people can dissipate that stupid thing in there.
Can you go check it again, little friend? I was just in there. There's nothing in there.
I'll go in there
I
and check
snarl
around,
at you.
check around in there again.
Okay.
Investigate? I mean, would you allow us to do investigation from a standpoint of tactily trying to feel everything around
It
that
will take
space?
more time, but yes.
Okay. Can I squeeze in there with her?
That's my daughter.
I think there's enough room in there for 2 people to squeeze in
Okay.
there.
So, I will help you investigate.
Okay. So that gives me advantage.
Yep.
That would be a 16.
Okay, pretty decent. You get a pretty good feel of the room this time. You can definitely tell that it's kind of like not a full 10 feet. It's just kind of arched into the back. It's just kind of this little bubble room, but you don't find anything in the room.
No secret doors, pockets, yeah.
You don't find any secret doors. You don't find
Can't
any...
look out of
weird
the devil's
locations.
eyes and
It's
make
complete-
it dark or anything.
No.
Okay. God damn.
Now, didn't the darts come from the devil's mouth, or did
No.
they come
No.
from? They came from things.
They came from
on
the
wall.
wall.
Okay, clear. Good to know. All right. I mean, I guess I'd vote the balcony room if you guys want. There's a lot of openings off of it. Maybe we'll find a place where we can rest.
Yeah, let's why don't we go down that corridor right there? At the top of the stairs.
This one here.
Yeah,
Wanna
see
go
what's
down that way?
Okay.
The first one in the north. The one that's easy to get to.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay,
The
so
one that
you
we don't
head
have
back...
to go all the way around the hallway to get to.
Exactly.
You head
Okay.
back
That's
to
a
the
follow.
balcony room, and you take the left, and you head on down the first hallway.
Yep.
Which goes on to... Okay. Dooby-dooby-doo.
Miss Mapmaker.
The hallway heads down a short ways and then takes a sharp left and continues on for a fair little ways until ahead you see the chamber open up. Again, this is a 5-foot wide corridor. What is your marching order?
That's 5 foot wide?
It is 5 foot wide.
I will stay in the front since he is now very hurt.
I'll run behind her so that my perception's up at the front of the group.
Okay.
Okay.
I am squeezing somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, you're squeezed. So, okay.
Okay, so Dirkris, Tavriel,
I would say Gleep, then Fang,
Wookiee
and
Fang, and the Mac. Okay.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Like the guy who can't see in the dark in the dark.
in the back. Yes. Well, all
You still have your torch.
you have your torch,
You still have your torch.
Well, that
is
only allows me to see.
For 40 feet.
but we're leading
It's
you.
got good light. It's not junk.
Yeah,
We're leading
it's-
you, and
it's-
then you'll have light behind you.
Yeah,
that way.
from your perspective, your party is in bright light, and ahead of the party is dim light for another 20 feet. You can't see beyond.
Yeah.
farther
And we all
than
have dark
This is not
vision,
like
so-
horror movie. You have a
I currently
candlelight
do
that
not
you're
have
walking
dark
around.
I currently do not have
You currently do not have dark
Well,
vision.
he's
Then
got the
you
torch.
see the same thing.
Oh,
The party's in bright light.
You can ride on the tiger.
You can.
You can. I was being serious.
Not while you're squeezing.
It would be a little cramped, though.
So, not while you're squeezing.
See?
I'm not riding on
See
Fang.
Mayak like
Okay.
swooshed on the ceiling.
Then, Dirkris,
Yes.
Helmet.
ahead of you, you stop just outside a room where the corridor opens up into.
So I made the quick left.
We're essentially back behind the Devil's Mask somewhere now.
I can give you distances if you want.
Sure.
Okay, the first left is 5, 10, is 25 feet forward. And then the
Okay.
25-foot path, it is 1.
And was it a corner?
Yeah, it was a hard left. It was, let's see.
We're going to do this for the entire campaign. We're going to draw all the maps.
No, you guys are
the
supposed to
plan.
be doing the maps. I'm just telling you distances.
We should take pictures of these at the end of each night so we can...
40, it goes 45 feet that way.
Tavriel has some kind of a notepad, so she's taking shorthand as we do this, so that we're keeping track somewhat of what we're doing.
Okay.
So we are back
Ahead of
at the
you, you
Devil's
see
Head.
a rusty. You see a room that opens up that is 40 feet long and 15 feet wide. A rusting statue of a knight stands at the west end of this hall, gripping a large iron shield.
Oh, no.
Shards and flakes of rusted metal cover the floor around the statue's
Longer
feet.
than that, but
Shards and bits of rust and
So
metal.
something that destroyed weapons, potentially.
shield. Nice.
From where you can see, a little bit farther down towards the far end, you see 2 corridors going off in either direction.
So like this way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to tuck down at this end of the room? Feel like
I will slowly come forward. If you don't want to follow me, you don't have to. I will see if going towards this night thing will make it angry.
Tavriel is ready to attack should it move. She's staying back, but she's ready.
I will cautiously move forward and ready the dodge action.
Make a strength saving throw.
Oh.
So that will be a 17.
You should be strong like Kobo.
As you
bull.
as you step into the room, you find that your weapons and a little bit of something from in your backpack suddenly feel heavily attracted to that statue and start pulling you towards it. But you are able to keep your feet and not get dragged to the statue.
Oh no.
Okay, so this is
Okay,
not
I
a
think
good
this
place.
thing really likes metal.
So this is not a good place to go. Alright, back away.
I'm feeling a very strong attack.
I'm sorry. I wish you retcon something a little bit.
Okay.
And because it's something I almost forgot about. Standing in the middle of this room, you see a skeleton.
Oh, lovely.
Just kind of standing there, slumped over a little bit. But there's something weird about this skeleton. Sticking out of its head is this weird metal triangular shape about the size of his head.
Like a cow trap.
When you enter into the room, the skeleton looks at you and flees towards the southern and starts running towards the southern corridor.
This one?
Yep.
Okay. Well, it's like way over here, but
Right,
Yeah.
right, we got you.
Just draw on the table.
no.
The skeleton starts moving.
The skeleton starts running away
Yeah,
towards
runs away, Brandon.
towards the southern corridor.
That's freaky.
Okay. But then Dirkus goes in
And yep,
and resists getting pulled towards
and
the...
resists getting
Getting
pulled
pulled to
towards
the suit of armor.
to the
So
rear
the suit of
statue.
armor probably has busted up stuff that other party travelers lost over time
Yeah, probably.
to its power.
Okay, I'm feeling a strong attraction to the suit of armor, and I'm not talking in a sexual kind of way. I think it likes metal, and the skeleton in there, it definitely had like something pointing in its head, and it still ran off. So I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, why that
Don't know
wasn't-
much about this magic stuff that you people do.
Why wasn't it
And
attracted
that
to
didn't
the
get
suit of
pulled
armor?
towards their
Yeah.
suit of armor.
No, it definitely ran away. There's another hallway up there. Yeah.
I don't think we dare to follow because of the likelihood that we lose
I don't
stuff.
know if I'm going to have an option of whether to follow it or not if I keep getting dragged towards that thing.
I think we need to back away for now.
Glebe suggests we go
Back into the
one
hallway.
of these other rooms here.
Okay.
Or hallways, yeah. Do people agree with that?
I don't generally like to back away from things, but I am stepping back for a moment.
Yeah. I mean, do you
I
want
will
to...
step back towards the doorway.
Does this hallway feel safe enough, or do we want to try to find like an enclosed room?
If we're trying to rest, we need some place where things aren't just going to walk up on us.
Okay.
A hallway it does
Not a
not
good idea.
Fair
qualify.
enough.
Let's see. Glebe might suggest checking out that crystal thing over there because there's a room in there, right?
You did see that there was some kind
There's
of
some
room
sort of
beyond
dark
the
chamber
crystal.
beyond
Darkened chamber. I
Maybe
mean, was this grate all the way across the hallway?
No, it was a circular grate in the middle of the hallway.
Okay,
Oh,
so we can
but-
circumvent it, hopefully.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's, not a
Okay.
big deal.
I'm
Sure. All right,
Gonna
let's
try
go
to check
inspect
that.
hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you
backtrack
can, I mean, it was no
around.
problem walking on the grate.
Okay.
it wasn't it.
It was just like a sewer grate kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Okay.
So what do we see?
While I fix the accuracy.
What do we
of
see
my-
when we look through the crystal window?
Okay, well, stepping over the grate, you do confirm that it is indeed muddy water that you see kind of
Like a sewer.
sluggishly flowing underneath it.
Okay.
Looking through the crystal window.
Crystal window.
The window. The window. What, you don't want my spit all over it?
I'm at.
This vaulted tomb is overgrown
They're
with
wetter,
moss
right?
and
It's kinda
creepers.
Chalk markers once they dry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry. This vaulted tomb is overgrown with moss and creepers. A stone sarcophagus rests on a stepped dais in the middle of the floor. On the wall behind the sarcophagus, 2 large statues of bears grip a 5-diameter-foot bronze disc emblazoned with a dozen glaring eyes. 6 desiccated corpses slump on thrones in niches along the walls. Each corpse wears a black mask made of papier-mâché and feathers. This you have no problem seeing because in the ceiling there is a spider web of fine cracks that is allowing outside light in this room.
Okay.
Well, it seems like
Corpses with
somebody
masks.
tried to find a mask. It may
So
not have been the
don,
right
don the
one.
mask or be seen. I wonder if getting the masks would be beneficial.
So I'm sorry. I'm a little confused. I thought there was a glass window there.
There is. That's what
looking
you
into
see
that
through the
room.
window.
Oh, it is.
That whole
Yeah.
description is the room
Gotcha,
beyond the
gotcha,
crystal.
okay.
So do we dare to break the crystal? Is there a mechanism out here where we could open it?
I poked the glass with my torch.
Tink, tink.
All right.
Okay.
Tavriel checks the hallway, like all the walls and stuff, to see if she can find something that would activate.
It looks like a hallway.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to get through this glass, as far as I can tell, right?
Unless you break
You don't
it.
see any mechanism to or any way to
Remove the
open
glass,
or
yeah.
to open the glass.
Okay.
I'd say break it, but I feel like something bad will happen.
Does the grate come up?
The grate. It's a great grate.
I could squeeze through it.
He could. Let's see.
I don't know where I'd wind up.
Do we
squeeze
see
through it by
anything on the
yourself.
side?
Don't split the party, man.
You said it was muddy water. I mean,
Might be doo-doo.
Caca.
You die, get your items.
Let's see. The grate itself, the bars look too solid to be able to do anything with. But you, being a small creature, you think you could squeeze through between the bars.
Oh.
You heavy lifters think that maybe with enough of you trying, you might be able to actually remove the grate.
How strong is the tiger? Probably pretty
Plus
strong.
4.
I mean, between you
am I
and
able to like
him,
get my head
maybe?
down there and maybe like look around and see if I can see if it goes anywhere under there? Like,
You stick your head down through the grate, and you see what looks like a river of muddy water, which passing from the north to the south.
Is it running? So that way, or
Yeah,
north to south?
yeah,
Okay, so
Okay.
not towards the crystal room.
correct.
Okay.
Okay, this goes up and down, not left and right, so... Wait, which is my left and right again? It does not seem to be going the right way.
Okay.
I'm playing it, okay?
It's fine.
So I don't think that this is going to help.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but the armor man room might connect to that room from the other side, based on my kobold senses of direction.
You don't have... Paladins don't get the spell magic, do they?
How thick does the crystal look? I mean, I might be able to tell, but
It looks fairly durable, but it does look like you probably, with enough effort, you could probably break it.
Do we really want to break things in here? It seems like a kind of sacred place.
Yeah.
I mean, there's devils. I don't really like messing with devils.
We want the masks, although the masks killed people, or people died who had the masks. So.
If they died, they probably didn't have the right ones. That's all I'm thinking.
I don't really know. I don't feel very good taking
Do
those
they-
off their faces.
Do they look like the mask that you saw earlier? That's my
The
brain.
guy that
that's my,
was
that's
running
my
that
brain
she
voice.
mentioned?
Yeah.
Your telepathic voice?
Yeah.
Which masks that we saw earlier?
The guy that you
So
saw
it's the one
running
wearing
in
a
there.
mask.
Oh, it wasn't the same.
no.
No, because these are paper
No, the
mache
guy
feather
you saw
masks.
running has a mask similar to the
Devil face?
To the devil face.
Okay.
The masks on the corpses in there are just kind of a nondescript paper mache, but decorated with some feathers.
Like a masquerade type thing.
Yes.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
sure, if people want to go through that room with the weird trap that we're aware of, I mean, we can try it.
I mean, maybe Gleep could try going. Well, I don't want to put you through that. You're very weak right now.
Yeah, Gleep's not sure that's a good idea. He's very weak at the moment.
What if
I was
you-
thinking who has the least metal. It seems to be attracted to metal.
you're
Maybe
not
somebody
wearing
that's not
armor?
very metal could go through.
Like if you're not wearing armor, because you don't, right? So if you left your axe behind,
I don't think it's a good idea to send me into a room with no axe.
I telepathically
true.
say I'm absolutely 0% metal.
That's true. We do have a
we could send
tiger.
a tiger on your phone. That would
His,
be
his, his,
interesting.
his equipment does merge with him. So.
Okay. Oh, if you want to
Are
scout
you
for
willing to
us.
try and see what's going on with that night thing?
Sure.
Maybe if you break it, the effect will stop.
Maul it.
Maybe.
Maul it to
Maul
death.
Lift up your leg and pee on it.
Well,
That was Glottal.
That's a good question. When you wild shape change, do you change it to a girl tiger or a boy tiger?
He probably chooses.
Well, you know.
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know if he wants an any
Changes
versus
to a
an
boy.
outie.
Okay.
All you do is look at the bits and then you get your answer.
Well, that's not necessarily your answer.
Should have
Don't
done
you
that.
know about gender equality? Do I have to give
Turn
you
around and
guys,
show you my junk.
do I have to give you guys another lecture on gender equality and not assuming that I'm binary?
I don't know if you wanted to see his kitty dog.
Well, now I have, and I'm very happy about it. Go ahead.
Okay, are you going in that room?
All right, so
Everybody goes back.
I approach the statue.
On your trip back to the room, your torch gutters and starts to go out.
Here, have another.
Thank you.
I'll take that out of my
Dorcas.
inventory.
Okay.
Can I hold a torch in my mouth?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Oh, that's true. Here, have another.
You all march away back to the weird statue room. You proceed into the room, and thanks to your metal fillings in your teeth, however...
No.
I'm kidding. No, you have no problems navigating the room. The statue seems to have no particular effect on you. The weird skeleton, however, is not to be seen. So that is where we will pick up on the next one.
Woohoo.
So I guess say goodnight to our listeners.
Goodbye, listeners.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.